And hey, this is the educational part of 20 East right here.
Yeah.
see, see, back in the day, our women back then were exploited, abused, and used, right? But thing,
Hold on. Yeah. I agree.
but thing is, I look at this today. Some some of our men in our community and outside our community is doing the same damn thing.
Oh yeah.
They're doing the same damn thing. Exploiting them,
It's
using them,
double.
and
Yep.
abusing them.
Yes, sir.
What you got to say about that? What you got to say about that? Before I show the video. Before I show the video.
This is this is a double-edged sword because some of them come from broken homes, so they like that. Some of them like that type of shit. They can say they don't,
Yeah.
but that's think about it. Think about it because they don't go and do the work to heal. They go after that same type of man.
Yeah. And then what I've been saying, you get out of a relationship, go hop right back in a relationship. The relationship that you hop right back into is the same one you just got out of, but with a different man.
Yep.
Not just women do it, men do it too.
Men do it too.
Look at you didn't give yourself time enough to heal. You got to do some self reflection. People don't do self reflection nowadays. I know
Well,
you do, Jason. I know you do.
I really do because the self reflection. You want a person to be an emulation of you.
Mhm.
So if you should be the one to be the best person that you can be.
Yep. Yep.
But
Yep. You're right. You're right about that. Then just think
in our
about this.
culture,
Go ahead.
is
Go ahead. Preach.
our culture is just so hell bent on the social media, the Instagram, it's nothing real. It's
Mm.
nothing authentic. Outside of what you see, basically it's like this. We're dealing with a lot of sheep.
No shepherd.
No shit. Nobody wants to have their own identity.
Mm.
Everybody wants to be like the Beyonce, the Megans, the City Girls, and the Katy Perrys, and the Lady Perrys, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give him a shout out out the way. She wonder with respect to your queen. Be walked you up on the panel. Jane Wilson, respect. And you know something, and it's especially to our queens out there. Some of them that got daughters. What do them daughters see? And what them daughters gonna emulate? What kind of men them daughters gonna go after?
You can't allow the mental abuse from a sassy man to shape you going forward.
Mm.
And you can't go into the relationship if that man shows you one trait that the last man had,
Mm-hmm.
cannot judge him like you were dealing with the last person.
You're right.
And that's vice versa.
Mm-hmm. You're right about that. You're right about that, Jay. And thing is, that's the problem with I'm gonna say us as a civilization as a whole, right? It's not a black thing, it's not a white thing, it's not an Asian thing, it's not a Hispanic thing, it's not it's a people thing.
Mhm.
Called every race does it. Every race does it.
Yep.
But it kind of. But guess what? Who gets the brighter, bigger light shine on it? Our people. But yet,
Well, we're black, so quite naturally that's what we pay attention to.
yeah. It's just like I was talking about domestic violence, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it go more and more reported that when women are being domestic violence against, I don't care, mentally, physically, or psychologically against. It make it look like it more of them that get abused than men, right?
Y'all correct?
But I guarantee you there are more men that get abused mentally and psychologically by women and physically by women that report it.
Uh-huh.
Cause
They have to, because they have to beat you to the punch.
yeah, and think about it. And us as men, why we look like going to the police and say, oh, this woman beat me up? And your friends find out.
Man, they're gonna laugh at that.
Jason, be wrong.
What happened? I blinked out.
Hey, I said, put it away. What if I can't? What would you do? Is one of got beat by a woman, and we went and reported it to the police. What would you think?
Well, that's confusing to me because I'm like, I ain't gonna get beat by the woman. 'Cause I'm gonna run anyway. I'm gonna run. Yeah, look, she swings something. These days I have learned my lesson. She swings something at you, run.
Run, Forrest, run, huh?
Hell yeah.
What? Getting away.
Hey,
But
are you gonna
if that actually happened,
Mm-hmm.
and I got beat up by a woman,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't telling the damn soul. I ain't saying nothing. Whatever.
You're not even reporting it.
I'm not even reporting.
Why? B. Rob and Jason, y'all can answer the question. Why? What is some of the reason why the men don't report it?
Part of it, man.
Pride.
One at a time.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, big dog.
Go B. Rob.
No. Go ahead, B. Rob. I've been talking.
Go B. Rob.
All right, man. Like this. You get
Echo in here too, bro.
Probably. Hold on. Let me.
You can hear me now, bro?
If you ain't
Go
talking, mute up.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Okay. Man, if you get called, man, if you tell the police that your woman beat your ass to death, man, especially we all three up here on this panel from the South, man, yes, they're gonna do their job, but brother, behind the closed doors, man, them motherfuckers gonna be laughing out our asses. And I'm like, big dog Jason, bro. Hell no, I'm not gonna report that shit to no damn cops, bro. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I will probably be running, I'll be hiding, I won't let nobody see me to all the wounds on my face and my body heal, and then I can pop back out. Cause I ain't gonna go out there and say, oh my God, Brian got his ass whipped by a girl and told the police. Bro, that'd be some embarrassing shit. Yes, I'm saying it's prideful, bro. I'm gonna let my pride get in the way, cause I ain't gonna let nobody know I got my ass whipped by no female. And then go out there and snitch on them by telling the police. That's embarrassing, man. That is unacceptable. It's basically saying, man, you don't got no balls anymore. That's in my eyes. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. That is unacceptable.
All right, Jay. Were you telling anybody? Would you tell me? Would you tell me a month ago that happened?
I mean, it's not gonna happen because, but just to go along with it, no, I ain't gonna tell y'all. No, I'm not gonna tell you. And
why not?
That
Why
is
not? Why not?
Because in our community, all too many times when that shit had happened,
I know
you would talk. You put your hands on somebody. Somebody put their hands on you. Shit, you put your hands on them back. But in our community, I just don't really see, like, if a woman had did that before in our community, she would have got her ass whooped. Let's say it like that, right? But
yeah, you're right.
These days, it's kind of like, all right, you actually, That's not a frowned upon you because you actually just let the woman whoop your ass. You ain't want to fight. You ain't want to fight her. You ain't want to fight back. So it's not frowned upon, but shit, my pride is not gonna let me tell y'all that my old lady just beat the shit out of me. You know what I mean? It's just not. I'm like, okay,
Look,
you
another thing, if you run for a woman, you ain't gonna tell that either. They gonna
don't
look at
tell
you.
that either. Oh
You be
no, I
like,
tell that part. Now.
That's
I tell that part.
embarrassing, bro. Jason, that's embarrassing.
but
I don't give a shit. I tell that. I ran from that crazy woman.
hey, y'all watch this. Watch this. Tell me what y'all think. Watch this. Hold on.
All right.
I'm in the solo.
Let me say this. Let me say
Come on
this.
now.
I really want to get this. I gotta get this over.
Hey, let me go ahead and say this. Respect the steady grounded and welcome. I can't pronounce your name. White cool. Whatever. I can't pronounce your name. I can't pronounce your name. I'm just call you Y. If that okay with you. I can't pronounce that name. It look like a French or African name, right? Yeah, I can't pronounce that name, so respect to you. Go ahead, B
I'll
Rob.
look at it in a minute.
Yeah,
So you, hold on. Hey, Jay,
Yeah.
you over there licking your fingers, ain't you? Got
he
that
said
pie
you
pie.
Oh, my bad. My bad. God damn.
I can tell. I can tell.
do.
Hey, Jay, look, we know each other too good.
You're good. You're good.
Hebrew, okay.
Hebrew.
Okay, Jacob. Okay, Jacob. Okay, Jacob. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. I do this all the time. Hey, we got to know our history. If you don't believe it, that's why I say do your research. Go ahead, B Rob. What you think about it?
Yeah, let me lay y'all go for this. I'm gonna say this, man. Everybody wanna hide our true history as African American, even though I'm part Indian. They talk about us like dogs. That woman had a beautiful body, nice ass, beautiful face, beautiful hands, all that situations. But they got to realize, man, they don't want to tell us we got better genetics than them. This is not a shot to any other race. We as African Americans or Africans or whatever she say, a Native American or the original Native Americans, we got better genetics. Our body is just unique. And the white people, the evil white people in that era were so fascinated and jealous of that woman's physique, how her body was built. And they just wish they had a body like that woman did. Instead of respecting her body, they used that woman as an animal. And that woman would live didn't even live to see 30 years, man. Went out there, let her go to circus because she had a big booty. Y'all fascinated by it, but at the same time, you want to treat her like an animal. That lets you know we are the superior race. We are more superior, more healthier, and we can survive in different environments. They don't want the media, the history books in school don't want to tell y'all people that in school. They let you know they wish they was us. Instead of us being animals, we should be treated superior. God created us for a reason like this. We are more superior. There's not a knock on being racist, it's just the God honest truth. Everybody want to be like the black people. You got people now getting surgery, trying to have a nice ass. BBLs. They trying to kill themselves trying to have an ass.
Hey, hold up, B Rob. Hold up, B Rob. Serious? You late? I gotta dock you. I gotta dock you.
It's a little serious. God damn it.
I gotta dock you. And respect to Girl Tech G. I forgot to say respect to him. Go ahead, Brian.
But continue on. If
Got-
y'all go ahead,
No, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
well, back to what I was saying, but like the BBL surgery and stuff, everybody want to do our, everybody like black folks. We got good culture, and some of the white guys, catching on to the rapping and all that. The Kardashians trying to have braids and nice asses. Even some of the white women got natural asses, but it's a rarity. Nice booty, but when it comes to the African Americans, the black folks, it just amazed me how they want to look down on people like us, our people, and call those animals and stuff. But you, at the same time, you wish you had a body like our beautiful females, our strong black women, real strong black women, and us strong black men. You just can't stand the fact you wish you was us. You take
All
our
right.
genetics, our surgeons, and all that situations and stuff like that, my brothers and sisters.
Okay.
That listen
Peep
Uh,
game, bro.
to you. But
You
If
threw me
you
right. Go ahead, Jay.
go ahead,
if
man.
you are going to destroy a culture, if you're going to war and you're going to destroy a culture, what are you going to destroy? What's the main essence to a black man? The number one essence to a black man,
Black woman.
a black woman,
Yep.
who are the creators of life,
Yes.
who can have every color child, creators of life. You see it, and a lot of people don't watch it, but you see it in our culture today. Colonizers have been stopped attacking black men. They don't attack black men anymore. The influencers of our cultures are black women. Of our culture is black women. The number one person who upholds this culture of ours, that be the fashion, the TV, the Instagram, are black women. So if a black woman is acting out of character, thought over there, that hoe over there. If they're doing all this hot girl summers and woo 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 like that, who's actually, because they construct our household. Who's constructing the household? Who's enforcing discipline, the right morals, values, et cetera, in our community? That's the black woman. And the number one thing they did was get the black woman, convince the black woman that they don't need a black man. And that's why everything is going to shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's take it a little farther than that, Jay. Let's take it a little farther than that. Let's take it a little farther than that now. Let's take it a little farther than that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take it a little farther than that. And don't forget now. There's some, like how they were doing Sarah back then. What are some of the black men doing to some of these black women? Yeah, I'm gonna hear this.
Using,
Yeah,
abusing, beating.
yeah. See, I'm gonna hear this D Truth TV. Two of these we don't do. Hey, it's no filter tonight. See,
Mm-hmm.
look at. Okay, what they in videos? They go get women and do what? Want them to
Yep.
do all that twerking,
Do all that twerking and all that shit
half-ass
right there.
clothes on, right?
Yep.
And then they get a woman, right? And you know she be wearing them, someone be wearing them clothes to get your attention.
Oh yes.
But soon as you get with her, you want her to stop wearing that, right? See,
Yeah.
then why I look at strip club ass, sexual exploitation of women, right? That basically all it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right, Jason?
Yeah, absolutely correct.
And then, then the porn industry, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you know I'm going down that rabbit hole now. That porn
Yo, yeah.
industry, the porn industry. See, porn used to be what? Never, white folks used to be doing that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? These blacks start getting in it, start directing, start executive producer, start getting these things right here. We do it to our own damn self.
It needed more ass in the video.
More attention and doing it
Yeah,
better than they are.
yeah, we doing it to our own damn self, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thing is, look at that's some black women, none of their sisters that don't have no ass. They got an ass, they just it's just ain't big enough. Going down there and get some BBL.
Yes.
They keep it real now. They keep it 100.
Yep.
And look, how many black women went down there and got BBL and died?
Plenty, bro. Plenty.
How many, Jay? How many
Yeah.
can you count?
Hold on. I know that famous girl that was with the Atlanta comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Know her, but they don't publicize it as they need to. But a lot of women have died off that shit.
Yeah. Respect me, say for sure. The thing is, why can't us as melanated kings and queens be satisfied with the higher power them gave us?
I seen one that had it. Her nipple. I ain't gonna get that.
Yeah, they look kind of weird. Like,
See,
I'm a natural, cause I'm a natural, I like natural women.
me too.
So all that shit right there, like,
I don't know what's a hey. I think about Aretha Franklin saying that a natural woman, right?
Yes.
A natural woman. See, I can deal with the nails. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can deal with the head, the wig, and the whatever the lace front or whatever the stitches, whatever in the hair, right? I see, I can deal with all of that, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to going against surgery, I draw the damn line.
Yes.
What about you? What about you, B. Rob? Yes or no? You draw the line at that?
Man, I ain't got a problem with the nails and the hair.
what Miss Sirius just said.
Hold on. I got to see what she just said. Okay, hold on. These 304s are.
304.
Hold on, I gotta put that statement up. I gotta put it. You know, I gotta put it up. Okay, she said these 304 out claiming they are this Miss Independent woman that don't need a man, but out here down on the man for being a weak nigga because the man Pete the fuck shit.
That's so damn true.
Damn, you just, I'm gonna tell you too, baby girl, you just laid it on the line, just did. Hey, look, man, I'm being dead that shit, man. I had a whole female want to have me killed. I peeped her ass out, man.
Yeah, see, think about it. See, I'm gonna ask y'all this question about the chat. This question. I'm gonna go ahead and chat. Do you love and respect yourself, chat? Up on panel, do you love and respect yourself? I love and respect myself.
Right.
Do you
love me some me.
Do you love and respect yourself?
I wake up in the morning and go to see another day, and I love myself.
Look at I do the James Brown. I had to step back and kiss myself.
Hell yeah.
Cause when you love and respect yourself, you see through what B. Rob and J. Cole? The bullshit, right?
Yes.
Bullshit.
see, she already know what it is when they come over here. Cause think about it. Everybody, what you see on these I ain't gonna say YouTube, because ain't too many women doing what they do on YouTube. Instagram, the TikTok, the Snapchat,
Don't forget about Facebook.
That they don't go too that deep on Facebook because Facebook
Oh,
kind of
it's
like
getting there now. It's getting there, though.
yeah, but they got limits. Fans,
For now.
families, hold on, families, only fans. See, if you got it, you don't have to flaunt it to show it off like that, right? Right?
Continue.
See, I'm looking at it right here. They had done that to our ancestors in the past. Raped our women, made men have sex with a whole lot of different women to have a whole lot of babies to have more workers. But here we go. These rappers, these singers. I'm not just talking about the men rappers and singers. Look at the women rappers and singers, right? Got these female dancers shaking their ass. Just a goddamn circus, ain't it?
Yeah.
We love. I'm going to say it, we love sports, right?
Yes.
I don't care women or men. Sport. It don't matter what it is. We entertaining their ass, right?
Exactly.
And we entertain their ass. Guess what? They go speak out against something. They get black. They get. I ain't gonna say blackball. That too thing. They get cut off per se. Am I right, Jay? B. Rob?
Yeah, you're right. Go to that
Absolutely
right
right.
now.
Respect. Let's see who that right there.
Together.
But respect together. Hold on, let me see what she said to say. Come on here together. I know you ain't got nothing to do right now. A lot of men would choose a
She right.
plastic woman over a real natural one with stretch
She right.
marks and saggy breasts after having children. I'm gonna take a poll up here. I'm gonna take a poll. And this for the men out there, and men in the chat. I'm gonna take a poll. Would you take a Mattel plastic Barbie doll? I'm going to say it. An all natural woman. If you take a plastic Barbie on this panel, men up on this panel.
You classy?
If you take would you take I'm going to rephrase it. Would you take a plastic Barbie doll, Jacob?
Hell no. I don't want nothing to do with that shit.
What about you, B. Rob?
Hell the fuck no. I want a real woman. Real natural
Think about it. Think about it. Because you went and got that shit done for attention.
Mm-hmm.
So, bottom line, you seeking all that goddamn attention, you don't need to be with no around me.
Mm-hmm.
And let me say this too. To jump on Jason, what he said. You did that for all that attention. But down the line, when you get older, that stuff starting to wear off. Your body started feeling pain. Trying to find a damn man. Probably don't even give a damn about you anyway. All thing he want to do, I'm going to say it, D2. Just want to fuck you and move on by his life.
Right by that Mondo, I like my woman mean. I like the same thing. Mean, thick, and smart.
See, look, I didn't ask about how you like them. I said, would you take a woman with plastic? Put it away. Jay, B. Rob, we in the car riding, right? Hold on. We in the car, we riding, right? We turn the heat on. Hey, that motherfucker might melt.
I'm telling you like this, Miss Siri. I used to talk to one that had that surgery. I was not attracted to that shit at all. For real. Then she went to talk about she got to go get it removed because she heard it caused cancer. Oh, okay.
I just said that part.
Wonder how that dumb shit gonna look.
They don't like that shit. And Jason, let me tell you this too, my brother. Let me tell you like this here, man. And they got the nerve to talk about folks, and you wearing that fake shit on your body, your titties and your ass, makeup, fake lips. Don't forget about the fake lips too. Now they search to repair their lips to make themselves look attractive, trying to be attractive. Then you got to turn around and talk about regular people who trying to live regular lives, who living and glad to have their body how God created them to be. But you want to go out there, take plastic surgery and be like goddamn Barbie dolls and thinking all that shit. You must don't like yourself when you was growing up. To get back on somebody, you want to get yourself surgery, repair, get you a nice ass from your eyes or some shit, or from your stomach, and put it on your ass, and then you get some fake ass titties, all that dumb shit.
No lie. I could actually be rude as hell in person. Well, look, one of them motherfuckers, look, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. The way I think about it is, I got to judge you like you a man, because you know men going to do that these days, going to have that surgery and shit. That's what the sassy men do. You know, hey, look. Well, hey, look, to each your own. If you swing that way, that's your thing. That ain't my thing. But that's what the sassy men doing, going to get the surgery to trick men. So if I see a woman and she look like, look, if it look like a duck, smell like a duck, quack like a duck, could you finish that off for me?
It's still a duck.
Must be a duck. Must be a duck. So if it when it has surgery, and I know sassy men like to go get the surgery done, if it looks sassy, it smells sassy, quack sassy, it must be sassy.
And it's sad, bro. It's society just got them all fucked up, man. I'm just gonna be real with you. The truth, I'm going down this rabbit hole, man. I don't give a fuck. We supposed to feel sorry for these, you know, those people and stuff like that. I don't care. You can do what the fuck you want to, but you can't get mad in your feelings when we tell the truth. We can't, man.
See, it's like this right here. It's some of these women that go and get this BBL, go and get all the plastic stuff. I'm talking to the sisters. If they were to see what Sarah went through back then and understood what that really meant, you think some of these women be doing this shit?
The reality of the situation is, we've been knew this next generation was gone. They were gone. They fucked up. They fucked up. You know what I mean? We've been knew that. It's when our generation, the ones in our generation, starts trying to emulate this younger generation. Now that's just fucking sad, because I've seen that shit before.
You mean some of these parents that try to be their child friend?
And the ones that want to have that surgery, and now they want to have a hot girl summer, like the young chicks. I'm just, bro. I done seen women in their 40s. I've seen women in their 40s acting like these little city girls and the Meg Thee Stallions and all that shit right there. Mama, the ones that mama gotta have a life too.
Go ahead, D. Jason. Keep telling the truth, bro.
One that mama gotta have a life too.
See, you know what the problem with some of the women that in our generation, Jason, and everybody in the chat, know what some of the problems with some of these women in our generation?
Hold on, serious. So let's what the hell? I don't know nobody. Nobody else. There's a fantasy to have plastic surgery, woman. Oh shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just go ahead and be honest with you. I like petite. I like them tall, skinny motherfuckers.
So you're talking about that, huh?
Yeah. That's real fun right there. Hey, like jump around the room, jump around like I'm baby boy stepdaddy.
But like I said, some of these people in our generation that got kids, they don't know the history. You see what I'm saying? That they ancestors women were exploited for their bodies. right? And that's what I try to bring to some of them. See, I know CRS does. I know Together does. I know Shawanda Williams does, and every other female that comes in my chat does. But some of these, you see some of these folks, some of these women running around here. See, this is what I don't understand. Some of these women running around here with these short ass skirt on, trying to put it down. Why the hell you trying to pull it down for? They ain't going no farther. See, you're exploring your damn self. Then you want to get a man with it. Then you want to get mad because a man looking at you.
Mm-hmm. In my experience in the past, those women with all that thickness and all that stuff about them have a little smell. I'm just saying, they have a little smell about themselves. You heard me?
He said it. It's true. Moving on. Being honest.
And then think about this though, Jay. It'd be raw the chat. You know when people were picking at big girls, right? You know when they were these small waist, big girls were picking at these big girls, right?
You talking about that small waist?
Yeah,
The ones where they bent over, they got them little dimples in their back.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's very sexy.
But you know when they were picking at these big girls, right? They're picking at the big girl with the big butt. They want to get mad at them because they don't took their man, right? Then they want to go run, say, "Go give me this surgery. You like big butt? Go get butt, try to get the man back." But hold on, hold on. Were you just picking at her because she was big and she just took your man? Now you're mad. Why you mad for?
Can I say this real quick, bro?
Go ahead.
Man, the bigger woman are the more sexiest. They got meat on their bones and they got a lot of cushion. I dated a big woman before in the past, man. With a nice shape. Go ahead, bro.
I'm talking about the one with the little. No, I'm sorry, but I'm talking about the one with the little dimples in their back. Go ahead, sir. Sorry I interrupted you.
You good, man, but for real, man, nothing wrong with a big woman. I dated plenty of them in the past. Nice, beautiful body, good, beautiful shape, and all that cushion. What you gonna do with a skinny woman? You can't feel that cushion. You can't feel that. You feel sticks and bones sometimes. Nothing wrong with a big woman. BBW. Come on, man. Beautiful black woman. Nothing wrong with a big girl. I don't know what people be hating on that shit, man.
See,
go ahead, big dog.
I said that to say this right here. When you got a natural, see, and think about this. No reason some of these other races getting what they get now, it's the food. What they're putting in the food now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else that want to disagree with me on that?
Well, I'm just still. My mind to catch up in a minute. I'm still thinking about the dimples in the back and stuff, you know.
And let me have a little shout out. I'm not copying your opinion. I'm not agreeing with Jason. I had those type of experience too. I'm also a country boy too. So yes, I had experience with that. But I mostly keep my mouth shut because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
The next time she was over, I politely drew her a bath, and you know, when she was out, I mean, I put candles around and all that stuff there, and I took a cap of bleach and put it in the water.
Oh Lord, now you did.
Yeah. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Hey, hold on, Jason. I gotta ask you a question. What, the good bleach or that bargain bleach?
The cheap bleach.
Oh.
You know, they get shit clean. That's the one that gets shit clean right there, man.
One guy there from the dollar store, Dollar General.
Yeah, because you know, back in them days, that was the test. That was the STD test. Because you know, you got something to jump up out that water real fast.
But I'm like this right here. The bottom line to it is this new generation, what is? I don't even know. I don't know what generation this is here. I don't give a. And they parents,
Zombies.
yeah, and they parents, even some of parents our age, Jay, they don't know what the hell going on. See, I saw. I got two more videos to show y'all. See, and this other one. Hold on. I'm show you what.
Victoria's Secret doesn't have a smell. Okay, doesn't have a smell.
See,
Thank you.
See, this movie called "They Clone Tyrone." What did it try to warn us about? What did it try to warn us about? I ain't never seen the movie. I ain't never
Took your
seen it.
black ass cloning you. I ain't seen
Hey,
it. Basically, the masses that this is a mass system.
yeah.
They are studying you and cloning you and trying to get rid of the rest of all you motherfuckers.
They better wake up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Everybody mute up. I'm gonna get ready to show it.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, Sears must be one of those thicker women because I said that in my experience those thick women have a little smell, so she must be one of the thick women. See, she telling on herself.
Ooh. I'll let y'all get back to that later when I get through with this.
They Clone Tyrone is a movie every black person needs to see. Why? Because this movie is about you and what they are doing to us as a community. We are the clones. They put these movies in our faces for a reason. It's time we wake up and see the signs. Let's break down this movie together and find some of the hidden truths they revealed to us. The story revolves around three characters. We got Slick, Fontaine, and Yo-Yo, who just happens to uncover a nefarious government scheme. The movie starts off with a regular day in the life of Fontaine. He's a typical drug dealer in the hood. He spots a rival gang member selling work on his block and runs him over. This decision will come back to haunt him later on. After he goes to the local food mart to play the lottery, he loses, of course. The lottery is one of the biggest scams, yet people still buy it religiously. Right after, a homeless man says, "In the water, young man." This was no ordinary homeless man. He knew something, the truth. We'll see him give hints of what's really going on throughout the film. Later that night, Fontaine is plotting his revenge on the other rival gang leader, Isaac, when he discovers he's short on money. Money that Slick owes him. Slick is a pimp and has plenty of women working for him. Yo-Yo is the number one. Fontaine finds his way to Slick and forces him to pay his dues. One thing I took from the film early on is that it suggests that in the hood, everything stays the same, and this is happening across different periods. So, the exact year, date, or place where the film takes place doesn't matter because it would all stay the same. Look at it this way. Although the film has this 90s or 70s vibe, it also happens in modern times. Characters are using smartphones and talking about blockchain.
All right, fellas, what y'all think about that right there? It is going on. It is really going on right now.
Yes, sir.
You know, it remind me of. Y'all watch that movie with T.I. and Michael Epps when that chicken, they asked them to put that in that weed, and the most got high by eating that chicken. And I guess they call it chicken weed. T.I. didn't like it, but Mike Epps said, man, it's making a killing out of it and everything like that. And I think they got in trouble for it, but you know what happened at the end of the movie. I forgot the name of it, but that was one funny ass movie. T.I. was like one of the best chefs, and I think in the 80s.
What you got to say about it, Jason?
Well, I think they cloned me. I think I saw myself in Illinois. But hey, look, bro, these people. I saw a video where they was doing that shit out in California.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried to take it down real quick. Then they had with that damn this COVID crap.
Yeah.
They had they went in, they had all shit like that. Where they create the COVID. I don't know what they got going on. Like, if you kill all the people, what the hell you gonna do?
There you go. See, and the thing about that right there is that movie is. Take a look at the music. Listen to the music. Right. Think about when Salt Pepper, Queen Latifah, all the from that era on back when hip hop first came out, right? Was there all a whole lot of killing going on back then in the neighborhood?
Continue, bro.
Hold on, so, repeat that.
I said with Queen Latifah, it'll see like dang, I forgot Red Metal Flash, all those, and from then on back when hip hop first came out, even about fun rapping, right?
I know a lot of it was when that first came out. Everybody wasn't scared to fight.
It wasn't all that shooting. It wasn't no shooting going on.
Unless you was in California.
Yeah,
they always been advanced.
Yeah, but
other than that,
take a look at the music. You think the music has something to do with it?
Yeah, they had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, and
drugs, music.
See, when crack came out, what did they throw it at?
Black community.
The black community.
But look what happened with heroin and all that stuff came out when they hit that white community, right? Mel.
They ain't saying nothing business. But they point a finger at us when we doing it.
Yeah. Did they look, they make a big hoopla about the crack era, right? Because in the black community, did you hear any people out about the meth and the heroin in the white community?
No.
We're an experiment. An experimental race.
Yeah. See, and the thing where they fail to realize that some people that was on there got off of there and was successful after that, right? See, they don't want us to succeed in life. Because think about it. All the adventure. Jason, I'm gonna ask you a question. If a black person would have invented the gear shift and all the other stuff they go to make your truck run, you'd be able to drive that truck.
Hold on, repeat that again.
I said, if a black person, a melanated king or queen, did invent the gear shift or any other auto parts that on your truck, would you be able to drive? Would you be able to drive that truck?
The world would be very primitive. No, you wouldn't be able to drive this truck. We'll be if there was no melon in the world, these people would still be making shit fires in a cave.
Just think about everything we just about uses in this world, right? Who was it invented by?
Well, it's two cultures. It's two cultures. Yeah. Huh? What? Say that again, huh?
You said the milk, right?
I said everything that was invented. Ain't talking drugs. I said invented. In this world, who invented them?
Black people.
Blacks and Hispanics.
Yes.
See
the two cultures that you'll never get rid of.
Yep. See, I'm telling you what they're afraid of. I'm telling you for people who gonna watch the play. I'm telling you what they're afraid of. See, about 30-some more years, right? We already kind of the majority, right? We already probably the majority, not in money wise, right? Not in money wise, but as
it's more colonizers than us.
Yeah. But wait till later on in years, we might be dead and gone by the time this happens. that riverfront brawl, That's just the beginning. That's just the
Well,
beginning.
for the most part, right now, you are being used for your semen
Yeah. Hey,
because that race can't stand up to the sun. Is the movie Blade told you everything? They walk.
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
White folks can stand the sun. Black folks can survive the sun.
Mm-hmm. See, as melanated people, do we have to put on sunscreen?
No.
Jay, do we have to put on sunscreen?
Well, sometimes I like my skin to be silky smooth, so nah, we don't.
Man.
We don't at all.
see, think about it. Remember what I said earlier that they hate us so much, but they try to be like us. They lay out in the sun, try to get darker, but they don't like our skin. What do they don't like about us? It ain't our skin. It's not our skin they don't like about us.
Hold on.
It ain't-
Dwayne.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get this straight. Heart been broke so many times. I don't know what to believe. Mama said it's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Okay, I can see. Yeah, that was a little commercial singing break right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
see. What we gotta understand is it ain't the skin they're afraid of. You know what they're really afraid of? It's our brain.
The adaptation.
Yeah,
Um,
we can doctor anything.
most melanated people, you know how on those movies, all the math problems
Mm-hmm.
pop up.
Mm-hmm.
So most melanated people have this instinct of adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
You can figure out any problem. Things come. I started driving a tractor at 6 years old.
You too.
So,
You too.
yep. Look, bro, I was plowing fields by 7 and planting. So, you know.
I'm gonna use a sports analogy, right?
Mhm.
All right. I'm gonna use football for you. You know how no one used to want no black quarterbacks, right? Right? Remember
Yeah,
that, right?
stereotypical.
Yeah. And they said the reason why it wasn't that they can't read nothing, right? They can't read the offense, whatever, right?
Correct.
They can't read the defense, right? But wait a minute here. But guess what? Some players cannot read the defense or can get control of the playbook.
True.
But guess what? It's not only some blacks. Some blacks can't do that. But guess what? Some of y'all whites and Hispanics cannot do that either. Am I right or wrong?
You true.
Well, Hispanics can make a mountain out of an anthill.
Yeah,
It's just their work ethic.
yeah. But whatever, you know what I'm getting at, don't you, Jason? But look,
I do.
but what everybody want now? They want quarterback now. What?
Black quarterback.
But hold up, when Randall Cunningham, right? Doug
Yeah.
Williams, Michael Vick,
Lamar
Vince
Jackson.
Young, Lamar Jackson, Cam Newton. Should I keep going?
Yeah.
Should I keep going,
Yep.
Jason?
Taking over. ain't they?
Yeah. But guess what? They are mobile quarterbacks. They know when to take off. They know when to pass the ball. They like I said, they controlling our people's brains. They control our people's brains. See, us 3 on the pound and the people in the chat, they can't control our brain. respect, Pam. They cannot control our brain. See, I said there's three type of people in our community. That's the non-woke, that's the woke, that's too damn woke folks.
And that's the conscious.
There you go. See, we just scratching the surface right now. See, like I told people, Jason, I did this on Facebook, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't just start this. Hey, you remember when me and Armando had that battle on our head? Remember when he told you about that?
That what now?
Remember the folks had that battle on me and Armando head? Because I was talking like this.
Yeah. But Armando be bullying people, cyber.
see, with me, I don't, Jason, do I give a damn what that people think? I don't care. Hey, put a bat on my head, goddamn. Now, you put a bat on my head, that means I'm telling the damn truth. And I told you to. Huh?
Serious, this a damn counselor tonight.
Yeah, I see.
You see that?
Hey, that's your big sister. That's your other big sister, Brian. But I'm like this right here. I told Faith, I told you two, I said, you try to shut my page down, you're gonna be in a hell of a lawsuit. Cause I'm trying to get the truth out to my people. See, if the truth hurts, guess what? If it hurts some of my people that hear the truth, oh well, they should go do their research and find out what's really going on. See, what they did to that woman in the past, Sarah in the past. Mm-hmm. We do it. See, our own community doing it to our own women. Think about it. Beyonce.
Yeah.
Think about Beyonce. Everybody want to be like Beyonce. Little girls want to be like Beyonce, right? On now, doing her thing, whatever. I'm gonna ask you the question, Jason and B-Rob in chat. How many times did you see Whitney Houston dressed like that?
I didn't see her dress. I did not see her dressed like that a lot.
Kind of classy. Not like not the people in days. She was dressed in classy.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't see that. How many times did you see Mariah
anymore?
Look, how many times did you see Mariah Carey dressed like that? She got 7 different nationalities in her.
And Mariah Carey. Wow.
How many times you see her dressed like that?
Poor Nick Cannon.
Now, I've never seen her dressed like that. It was elegant.
Yeah, Anita Baker.
She has 6 years later.
Okay, let's go to rap. Queen Latifah, MC Light, TLC. How many times you see her dressed like that?
Never. TLC, my girl.
Yeah. Rest in peace, left out.
Look,
so I creep.
Hey, I'm gonna go. Look, you hardly ever seen a Lil dressed like that.
Nope.
Look at Mary J. Blige. You hardly see her dressed like that.
Well, now. Remember the Super Bowl last year?
But B-Rob, we learn how to spoil shit, don't you? Sometimes you need to learn how to keep your mouth closed.
How to keep my mouth closed?
See, what I was saying is, basically, you don't see her dressed like that all the time, do you?
No, I'm talking about back in the day, no.
Okay, then. That's what I'm saying. And I'm trying to think of somebody else. Shoot.
That was an accident in the Super Bowl anyway. She's still a classy lady.
Yeah. And think about that. We got these rappers, got these singers, whatever. I don't care, white, black, whatever, right? They do say they got interview these women to be in their video.
Yes.
Right? They got dressed
sex symbols.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Why? See, that's the way that control. You want to be in this business right here. You want to be in the music business. You got to do what we say you got to do, right?
Uh, yes.
And that's basically what it is. They ain't got no say.
And D-Raw, D-True, my baby, D-True. You
Yeah.
cannot mention all those women without mentioning Tina Turner.
Oh,
I've been looking on a new direction. It scares me to feel this way.
what love got to do with it?
Rest in peace, Tina Turner. Lord, I know. I slept myself.
Think about this right. Think about this right here. All these men want to run around here dressed like women,
Yes, sir.
get a sex
Oh,
change.
Lord have mercy. What the hell?
But guess what?
God help their
What you
soul.
think about it? Everybody want to bring up Tyler Perry, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Eddie Murphy dressed like a woman, didn't he? Martin Lawrence dressed like a woman, didn't
Yep.
Yeah.
Win a Grammy.
he? Did
Ron
Will
Love,
dress
big
like?
woman.
Hey. Did Will Smith dress as a woman one time? One time
Yeah.
before?
Wow, wow, wait.
Mhm.
Didn't
I-
Wesley Snipes?
I want to share something with you.
Go ahead.
True story. This was Saturday. This was Saturday. 'Cause I left Sunday morning from up there. I was in the southern Illinois. I walked into the Petro. It was something in there.
Oh no.
It talked like a woman, but it had a full-fledged
Beard.
goatee.
Lord,
Yeah.
have mercy. Nah.
I promise you, bro. I promise you, I was weirded out.
Oh
I was
no!
weirded out. It worked in the place. And I was polite. I didn't show the weirdness.
Oh,
But when I left out of that store, I was like, good God, what is this world coming to?
mm.
Sadly, Jason, there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah. And the thing is, what some of the men and women fail to realize, they want them to have that sex change, right? Right? Think about
Well,
it.
let's ask the question.
Look, I'm gonna ask the question. I already know what your answer gonna be, Jason B. I already know. I'm gonna ask the chat. I'm gonna ask chat this question. One, if you think they want our people, the men and women, to get a sex change, to stop our community from growing, put a one in the chat.
Yeah. So let me ask you something.
Okay.
Okay. When you
Mm-hmm.
decide, and let me start, because I don't want to feel like I don't want anyone to feel like we're discriminating against people for what they do in their bedroom. That's your thing.
Mm-hmm.
What and that's for the lawyers. But
Look,
what I'm
hey,
trying
Jay,
to understand.
Jay, ain't no name attached to it. Speak
Yeah, ain't
the
no name
truth.
attached to it.
Hey, speak the truth.
But this is what
I
I'm
don't
trying to understand about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you decide to go in that mannerism or whatever you want to do, right? You hear me?
You listening? We
Okay.
listening about.
So you decide that you're going to swing that way, man on man, woman on woman. Okay, so you're supposed to be attracted to a man if you're a
Hey, Jay,
man.
hold on. I got something. Charlotte swing my way. Hey, they ain't Charlotte
Yeah.
swing here. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Sure look good to me. But okay, if you're a man, you're supposed to be attracted to a man.
Hey, Jason, hold on. Big Rob, here come Big Sister.
Howdy.
Hey, young lady, how you doing?
I'm doing
So
good.
if you're a man, you're supposed to be attracted to a man, which you're supposed to be attracted to yourself, because that's what you're attracted to. And if you're a woman and you like a woman, you're supposed to be attracted to a woman. That's what you're supposed to be attracted to. Why is it? I'm at look. If you're a woman attracted to a woman,
Nah.
that's what you like. Hold on, just hear me out. Just hear me out.
Mm-mm.
So no, I'm asking a question. So if you're a woman, you're attracted to a woman. You like woman. You like the features of a woman, et cetera, right? Why do men want the man to look like a woman, and why do the woman want the woman to look like a man?
Cause they confused as hell. That's why.
I never got that. I was like, hold on, you're supposed to like the same thing that you have.
That's confusion. They've been hurt.
Yeah,
Like my cousin and me, you know, I spoke on this before. My cousin, you know, some bad things happened to her, you know, with men, and so she liked she was the dude in the relationship, but she liked the more feminine woman. And I said, well, why do the ones that like that they say I don't want no female as a male, but they go get the most feminine one that overly exaggerate femininity, and they choose those women. I said, why? And she said, I'm only answering for me. If that was me, it's because I got hurt and I'm choosing something, you know, that it's just
yeah.
weird the way she explained it. It was just weird. She was like, I chose a feminine woman because I took on the male role. She said, that's why I chose a woman that was
Okay.
dangerous. She said, but when they choose something more feminine or a woman choose a more masculine, she really deep down in her heart desires to be with a man, even though it's not a man.
Okay. Okay. Because I can speak. I don't. The men confuse me that go that way, right? But I know some girls that went that way. But the girls that went that way, they had already had everything in the place that they lived. They had already had every man in the place that they lived. So they had to go with a woman because they had a reputation. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Uh,
There was the meat.
yeah, I'm like this right here. See, I think I think one or the other. See, I think they doing that right to stop our population from growing too. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
See,
Yeah.
that's why I went down the rabbit hole like this.
It's population control at its finest.
Yeah, and
They want us to be extinct.
and guess what? And just like that movie said, mind control, right?
Yes.
See, how do you born a male, you're born a female. How do you all of a sudden decide I like women, I like men? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't get that.
See, how do you
Repeat that
decide
again,
that?
Big Bro.
How do if a female was born a female, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you decide? How do that female decide that she's a man? And a man born a man, how do that man decide he's a female?
You know that threesome. You know that threesome stuff that
Get
people
you in
like to
trouble.
do in their
Yep.
bedroom.
Yep.
Turn people too, right?
Yeah, turn them out.
Mhm.
Hey, together. You know that story you told about California? Tell B Rob, Jaco in the chat what they try to do in California now.
With the parent?
Yeah.
Okay. So if me and B Rob had a baby and I was the worst female parent in the whole wide world. And B Rob said, no, that's my son. I'm not gonna call him no girl. The hell with that. Because I agree, and I could be the
Mute
worst
your mic,
woman in
Dwayne.
the world. They will give the child to me and make B Rob pay child support, and he cannot have full custody. I get it because I affirm that bull crap.
Hold on.
That's
It,
bullshit.
on what grounds are they standing on that? I missed the part where Oh, you said you could be the worst parent in the world,
Yep.
but what clause did they put in there that says that they're gonna deem you the parental guardian?
Because I affirm and I agree that your son has now turned into a little girl. I'm agreeing with that.
Wow.
You're not agreeing with it, so that makes you a danger to your child.
That's fucking bullshit.
Oh wow. That's why everybody moving out of California. There's a lot of people moving out of there.
It's a bald-headed black woman. She got a daughter that's a lesbian. I said, well, that's your fault. And then it's a gay dude that ain't never had kids. They pushed it on the governor's desk. Now everybody going ape shit crazy and going off. They want to impeach him or whatever you call it, recall his ass. Because they say they doing far too much.
Well, you know what that's really about, right?
They stepping on people amendment rights. And it's the people that have mental illnesses that's agreeing. But see, we got to understand, what did the Bible say? The Bible said the Lord will turn people over to their own reprobated mind. And that's what they feel. Like what they doing is 100% right. And the right will be wrong and the wrong will be 100% right.
Mm-hmm. And like she's saying, man, that woman's like confused as fuck. Weird some bitch. So we basically got mental issue people in office. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to be quiet. And the Bible is fulfilling itself. It's the dark days. They are here.
The Bible.
No, it's not. Let me. I'm gonna break something down to y'all.
And like,
go ahead.
Because I kept, and see, I'm a type of person. I cuss. I'm me, and I never fake the funk who I am. You may hear me talking about God, the next minute you make me mad. I'm gonna cuss your ass out. Guess what? That's just who I am. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm somebody that I'm not. But I got so sick and tired of these goddamn church folks going to church.
Get into it now. Let's go, honey.
And they sitting up here telling you, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. But where in the Bible did it say all that? You know, that was for a certain group of people. You can't tithe if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's not mandatory. And that's what they keep trying to say. They're using that as a way to pimp out the people. But let me jump way ahead. So this pastor one night had everybody shaking in their boots, talking about Jesus coming. He coming soon. Blah, 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 blah. So I said, God, you know what? I said, I'm so tired of being like a yo-yo up and down, up and down. Please show me something. He told me to go into the book of Revelations. I went into the book of Revelations, and it says clear as day, not even Jesus know when he's coming back. When he come back is when God tells him it's time to go. Nobody knows how soon, how far Jesus is coming. It says that we're going to have rumors of wars. A lot of stuff that break out, and people going to be hollering, oh, Jesus coming soon. Jesus coming. He's not coming. We are only at the tip of everything. It ain't even, we ain't even got to the middle of it. When we get to the middle of it, we're going to really see demons walking upon the earth, conversating with people, doing all types of stuff. Women going to be messing around with the demons, think it's the thing to do. We ain't seen nothing yet.
Welcome to your third eye.
Yes.
Oh, I've been know. It's a mess. They be playing games and people be falling for that stuff.
So the Bible was written, but you have to know how to interpret the Bible.
It was inspired by the Holy Spirit. You know, a lot of people say that the Bible contradicts itself. It does not. And then the people that are practicing alleged homosexuality and all that stuff, they are taking out. God said clearly in his Bible, a man shall not lay with a man, and a woman shall not lay with a woman, shall not dress like a man, and a man shall not dress like a woman.
Shall not dress like a woman.
Oh, that's in the word of God. We didn't write it. It was when you sit down and you pray and the Lord give you an interpretation of something that's factual. That's exactly what happened to the people that sat down. They had a relationship with God where he trusted them with his word. That's how come it was written. He didn't give it just to any old Joe Schmo because he knew he couldn't trust them.
Yep.
So
Welcome to your third hour.
Yeah.
That Bible is real.
See, and this is what and everybody like, what the world they got to do with what we were just talking about?
That's exactly what we're talking about.
It got a lot to do with it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. And like I
Because
said,
people feel like what's going on with the homosexuality and the alphabet community and all these different things going on. They're trying to predict when Jesus is coming back because they're seeing what they call the signs of the times, and all people are doing is being misled. It's man trying to create that false God, but they're gonna end up
it's their
pulling up
time.
something. Yeah, they're gonna pull up something that's gonna snatch a hole in their ass, and I'm gonna sit back and watch it.
Realize that you are dealing with two different entities when you're talking about black and white. It's their time. It's their time. It's not our time.
What do you
So the
mean?
things
Elaborate on that.
Because we are the chosen people. Okay? We are the chosen people. So everything that you're seeing that they're trying to push upon you, it's their time. What the meek, the saying when it says the meek shall inherit the earth. Right?
Okay, who is the meek?
The meek is us,
No, it's
the
not.
original people.
No, it's not.
Who is it?
The meek are
Who is
those
the
that
meek?
trust. The meek are the ones that follow God's commands and his laws. That's who the meek are.
Yeah, us.
but think about this though. Even some of them is not going to be here, and
They
think about
fell
this
from
right.
grace.
Think about this right here. Think about this right here. I'm gonna go back to my First Testament when they introduced the crack into the black neighborhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
It hit us hard, right? It hit the black community hard.
Yeah. It's hard.
Follow me here. Follow me here. Okay. When that crack area kind of dwindled down, right? Then the meth, that heroin started coming around. What area did it hit hard? Hey, what area did it hit hard?
It hit them.
See, you notice everything they do to us, it hit them harder, right?
Yeah.
So it gonna come back full circle. See, like I said, we might not be here to see it when it happened. That riverboat brawl, that riverfront brawl that happened,
Yeah.
that ain't no coincidence. It gonna happen again. It gonna keep happening. It gonna keep happening. It gonna keep happening. Cause guess what? Some of our people in our community get sick and damn tired of these folks try to pull out our freedom papers per se.
Entitlement.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, and I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Yeah, and they think racism. People don't like some of these white folks, some of these other skin color folks, and some of our own kind don't like us over here. Gymnastic Island, right? These kids are at this gymnastic competition, right?
Mhm.
There's only one melanated princess in the whole line. This official skipped her from giving her a medal. This happened in I think 2022 or 2021.
I think I remember that too.
And Simone Biles, I think, and another gymnast.
He didn't want to shake her hand.
Not that. No,
Okay.
this was a woman. This all happened in Ireland, and you know how the PR folks try to make it correct, right?
Right.
Oh, you can't make that. You can't make that correct. Cause after she saw that white judge skip over her and gave all them other white little girls their medals, what is etched in her head already?
That she not good enough.
There you go.
Yep.
And it's a skin tone, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So and they wonder why some of us, like us four on the panel, we not that woke. We know what's going on. We know what the system is doing. Ron DeSantis down in Florida, right? See, why are they always they try to take the CRT out of school, which it's not even being taught. Critical race theory out of school. It's not even being taught. It's not even been taught in school.
What is critical race theory? What is it really for?
See, they don't want.
Yeah, what is it for?
Talk to me.
They don't want the real story told. Basically, they don't want the real story told. Cause if the real story were told like I'm telling it now, guess what? No, some of these kids these days, they smarter than a whippersnapper. That's the old folks used to say.
Can I say something to you?
Go ahead.
I understand where you're coming from, but let me ask you guys a question. If you were to teach Black history, which I don't like, because what they want to do is one of the books that DeSantis is trying to take out. There's a Black guy that was a civil rights guy, right?
Yes.
Why do we need to know that he was homosexual? Why do we need to know his sexuality? Why are they putting books in there to say, oh, D. True, he was a hell of a fighter and he did a lot for the Black people. He showed videos and everything, but he was gay. He was a homosexual. He was part of LGBT community. He was all this negative shit instead of focusing on the positive that this man did. We don't need to know his sexuality.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
tell
we
you.
need to know is what he did for our people. And that's the part that DeSantis is having a problem with.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
every time you put a book out, you're introducing the LGBT community to children? They don't need to know that.
Yeah, I'm tell you why. I'm tell you why. You notice when one of us is on the plaintiff side, right? Notice when one of us on the plaintiff side, right? How they try to let's take George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor, for instance, right? You remember that, don't you? What they tried to do? What they tried to do to them?
They tried to paint them like they was a bad guy.
Yeah, and that's all they see. That's all they try to do is put a narrative on. Try to put a narrative on what really they try to diverge us from what really went on. What that man really did. See, his sexuality do not have no impact on what he did. See what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's why DeSantis is trying to pull that out. He's like, why does that have to be the one that you highlight? The guy did a lot of things, so why are you highlighting his sexual, his sex life? That has nothing to do with the movement.
Yeah, I know. And you know the funny thing about him down in Florida? You know the funny thing about him in Florida? Don't he realize he Hispanic? Some kind of Hispanic.
You're not listening.
I am.
Yeah, you're not listening. No, you're not listening. You got that clouded mind. She's saying that that's a good thing.
Yeah, he's pulling those books out instead of like what they did to Coretta Scott King. They found out, oh, Martin Luther King was taken down. They wanted to talk about how he constantly cheated on her. What did she do? She said, I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on the movement. Now, if she was a bitter woman, she could have talked about how many times he messed around on her, but she was focusing on what he did for our people. And the people that are writing these books about our Black historians, they want to throw in that they was gay. They want to throw in that they were transgender. And we don't need to let our kids hear that crap. Leave that shit out.
See, I hear what you're saying, but listen to what I'm saying. I know that part. But this dumb idiot down there don't realize them white folks don't like his ass either. And
Well,
he tried to do all that stuff for them. But one thing all these people that try to spin the narrative, whatever they want to put on some of these people that were gay, that cheated on the wife, whatever. Some of us not focused on what they are, what their sexuality was. We're not focused on if they cheated on their wife or cheated on their husband. You see what I'm saying? We're not focused on that. See, them are tell who the people they focus on is the one that don't know this stuff.
That's what they're trying to use in the schools to say what black people movement. Oh, he was LBGT, he was this, he was that. They're trying to focus on that more than what he did in this world for black people. That's what I'm trying to say. They're trying to tarnish his legacy.
Yeah, so what they're trying to do is keep the population control thing going. DeSantis is trying to eliminate what they're doing to kids in school,
right?
With the homosexuality and this, that, and the third.
Exactly.
They're trying to keep it going. That's what he's fighting against. So at the same time in this conflict between cultures, this guy, they're painting a picture like he's all bad, but he's actually trying to do something good. So we got to we as melanated people have to see when someone that's telling the truth is trying to help us rather than hurt us.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what's going on. And it's crazy because what they do is like they were trying to say, like, okay, let's take for example, remember when there was a question about whether Obama was from America or born in Africa?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Remember that, D-Truth?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, who started that rumor?
I don't remember. I didn't pay that much attention to it.
Okay, remember when Donald Trump said
Trump?
Yeah.
It wasn't Donald Trump. In 2008,
Okay.
Hillary Clinton did that. She went on a talk show, and she was the one that said that. So Donald Trump was questioning, well, if Hillary said it, it must be some truth to it. Let me see your birth certificate. But everybody tried to put it off on Donald Trump. He just wanted to hear whether it was true because this is what Hillary Clinton was saying. And it's on the internet. You can look it up. But they say, no, Donald Trump did it. Donald Trump did it. Donald Trump didn't do it. It was Hillary Clinton in 2008. So everybody needs to start paying attention. And everybody called Donald Trump a racist. So let me tell you this.
He is not.
Hell no, that man ain't
never
racist.
got up and called no black person boy. Now Biden, he done got mad at a news reporter and said, "Shut up, boy." And then he called LL Cool J a boy.
Yeah, I heard
So
that.
he got that in him. He don't like black people. He's surrounding himself with black people, almost like how they did on the plantation. They're the ones that's supposed to be on the horses to watch over us. And then when they had that thing where he was supposed to put the medal on the guy, he walked away. And this video of it, he walked into the flag. There's a video of him. He was supposed to shake the hand of a prime minister recently, and he walked away. The prime minister slapped his hand on his chest. This man is gone. Something is truly wrong with him. And Obama said it. Look it up. They said, if you could run a third term without anybody knowing, Obama said, yes, I would use somebody, I would choose a person that I knew that would listen, and I would tell them what to do. And he's doing it now. We're still under the Obama era, but Biden is getting kicked in the ass for it because they know he's senile. They know that he's not all there. So I'm not mad at Biden because he has something going on with himself mentally. And Obama, that administration is taking advantage of Biden. And I think it's cold-blooded, and they need to go to jail for being abusive to an old man.
You putting out too many Jews now. I need to protect you, but not too much.
But
Let me get in.
Let me get in here. So I got a little pushback. You know I got a pushback, Jay. You know I got a pushback.
You can always push back.
Yeah.
No, she's actually right. You can't argue with her with that.
But hold on.
But she needs to tone down a little bit.
But no, she need to tone down. But so all that stuff you said about women, handicaps, and all that stuff, right?
Who said that?
Trump.
He's talking about Donald Trump.
He said something about handicapped women.
Handicapped and women. So we just gonna know that from the two, right?
Oh boy.
He said, "You got hey, push away." I just said he said it. So
what did he say?
I can.
You can look it up. Somebody took a shot. I remember that. Somebody took a shot at him, and he replied. It was one. Somebody was saying something. And Trump replied that the dude was kind of slow.
Yeah, it made.
He probably was slow.
Yeah, he telling the truth.
But think about it. Is that for? See, I'm like this right here.
Okay. Yeah, pretty good, man.
But I'm like this right here. I don't like neither one of them, really. Tell the truth.
Okay, hold on, D-Tree.
They never look at one. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Like I tell
watch you lie.
Like I said, I always said it. Jay, you heard me say it before. You heard me say together. You heard me say it before.
And did I listen? No.
No. The president is nothing but a damn figurehead. He don't run. The president do not run shit.
Ooh, Trump running that thing now.
Trump ain't running nothing right now. But see, the thing of it is, they couldn't control Trump. That was the problem.
Yep.
That's why they. Let me tell you another thing.
See, hold on.
Trump 2024.
See, then another thing. You know what really wrong though? All these old motherfuckers up there in the House and the House and Senate need to get their ass out of there. McConnell.
Mitch McConnell need to get his old ass out there.
How many times had he froze at the podium?
No, that nigga was deep. That nigga deep. Look, they had to upload his disc. That nigga disc got too old.
This is getting good. I gotta pour me a cold glass of ice water. Man, this is good.
Check this out.
Go ahead.
I can't remember the name of the news. It's a news that I used to look at. I'm gonna remember it later when I get off. I'm gonna be like, that's the name of it. But they were streaming, and they didn't have the money. It was an actual guy that got permission, and he had to have his badge on at all times. He got permission to go into the meeting when Donald Trump was talking about, Africa. I think it was the place they said, go back to your shithole country. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so the news that I was looking at, I'm gonna look it up and see, because I be looking at it when they do streams. They don't have the money to do commercial breaks and stuff. They're funded by YouTube when they get the views and clicks. And so I sat there and I watched it. I listened to it. I was driving and I had a really long drive. And of course, I didn't miss nothing. And so there was a guy, he said to everybody that Donald Trump had called this country a shithole country. And let me tell you something. that man, he went back over all his footage. It took a few days. It took a few days for me. I went frame by frame by frame, listening to it little by little. Donald Trump never said shithole country. And then they found out when the guy gave them a copy of the footage and they looked at it and everybody was saying he never said shithole country. My thing that I had a problem with, because that guy lied to everybody and said that Donald Trump called this place a shithole country. Once they went through the footage and found out that Donald Trump did not say that, they never made that man publicly say that he lied. They never punished him for it. They just let that man walk. They just let him walk.
But thing I got is the thing
That
I
sound
got
like
with
favoritism to me.
that. But this is the thing I got right here is what did he say?
He didn't
If
say
it-
shithole country.
But thing is, look, if nobody can tell me what he actually said, guess what? He said it.
No, he did not.
Look, show
That
me.
sounds like a follower, D2.
But
That's not
Well-
right, D2.
No. Yes, it is.
No, because that's like That's like somebody saying together. D2 got mad at you after the chat and called you a bitch. And then
I do.
and the person was sitting there and they said, well, he never said that. And you said, I never said that. And I'd be like, well, prove it to me.
Yeah.
Well, you must have said it.
See,
We worry too much.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
Yep. Go ahead.
As melanated people, we worry too much about people's opinions of us.
There you go.
When Donald Trump was in office, I was making $6,000 a week.
Yeah.
I was making in the range from $3,500 to $6,000. I don't give a shit about a racist, a bassist, a crackhead, a mackhead, because I am focused on infrastructure. I am focused on building something that I can show my people. I can go to these hoods and shit like that and tell these young boys, hey man, I got a better way, man.
Yep.
That's my vision. I got a better way. You ain't got to sell them people shit. You know what I mean? I could teach you this. I could teach you that. Let me tell you, because Trump was never for the people that support him. Black people thrived up under this man's presidency.
Yep.
The PPP loans, that was Trump.
Yeah.
He was giving back. He was showing y'all how they do it to beat the system so you can get ahead. I was in Virginia. I'm gonna say this and I'll be quiet.
You don't have to didn't he say you didn't even have to take that speed shot either?
Exactly.
He sure did say that.
Like this right here. I was in Virginia. And I was in like a little small town. And the dude, I'm driving truck, and the dude looking at me like he looking at me. He said something slick, right? He said something slick. Then he want to talk to me about politics, right?
Wait a minute. Hold on, Jay.
I'm gonna tell you what he said. Hold on. Let me finish. You need to hear this. You gonna like
Let him hear it. Let him
you gonna like this. So he was talking to me. And he talking about all this United shit.
Oh Lord.
So I looked over in his yard. I ain't even get into the conversation with him. I said I looked over in his yard. He had car parts, beer cans, and all type of shit like that in his yard, right?
Shut up, fool.
I say, hey man. I say, hey, no disrespect to you, brother. But I say, I'm out here getting it. I say, when I go home, I go to a nice house. I say, if you look over there in your yard, you got car parts, beer cans, and trash in your yard, and you got the nerve to slap a rebel flag and a Trump sign in your goddamn yard. I say, hey man, you got more shit to worry about in life than to worry about what Trump and all these people got going on. And you have a nice day. That motherfucker dropped his jaw. That motherfucker dropped the audacity of this black man to talk to me like that. This is America.
But you told them facts though. You told them
Told them
facts
straight
though.
fact.
You was telling the truth.
Yeah.
They don't think. Look, D Truth is like a threat when it comes to education. They wouldn't like him. They would want to get rid of him because he got too much ammo. That much I know. You know, they don't like educated black people. They think that we're a threat, you know, especially when we open our eyes and we can peel back the onion and see that that onion is rotten on the inside.
Yeah. Well, my mama a world history teacher. So she's a retired world history teacher. So I already knew all this shit. It's the shit I heard about, you know, at a young age, right?
Uh-huh.
So me, I look at, they get mad with me because I look at them like, why are you talking to me? Like,
Right.
you know, and I'm 6'5". I'm looking at them like, hey, look, small guy, what the fuck you got going on?
Oh, you know what? I wanted to touch on something because I had a conversation about the illegal immigrants, the migrants that are coming to America, and I think
The indigenous?
No, they no damn indigenous. Y'all got life messed up.
You talking about Hispanics?
I'm talking about the Sinhalese and all of them. I'm talking about all them Latinos from Honduras,
the
and they're not
indigenous.
the native. They're not indigenous. No, they're not. When you
They with
take a
us.
look, let me tell you
Hispanics?
something. Let me tell you something. When I had did a deep dive research, and it was a class I took, and the class was from this black lady, and she had pictures way back. And them people were blacker than you, blacker than me. They were Africans that came to California. The Africans the Africans came to California because the Indians helped them escape. A lot of the people escaped by the help of the Indians to get over, over this way to the west and to the north. And so when the black people got here, the Indians enslaved the black people, and I was
talking about
shocked.
the natives. You talking
I'm
about the
talking
natives.
about the Indians,
The natives.
right?
Americans.
Full-blooded Indians. I'm not talking about the Latinos.
natives. The natives,
So-
which is
Native
us.
Americans.
Oh God, can I finish? So
I'm
what
just saying,
happened?
you want to go down this rabbit hole, let's go down there.
Well, we gonna go.
Texas-
Let me know.
Because Texas was New Mexico.
Hey,
It was not. Oh, never mind.
let her go. Let her
Texas,
finish.
Continue, let
the
me
Me-
continue.
the Tex-
No, see, let me tell you something. People
Okay, go
write
ahead.
history the way they want to write it. The Indians were here first. If you come over
natives.
here in California, you will see where them Indians is living all up in the mountains, and you like, dang, I thought it was the Hispanic. No, baby, no. Let me give you another piece of history. The chorizo, that breakfast, chorizo, is that what you call it, chorizo? It was not Mexican. It was black. Black people had it first, and black people
natives.
abandoned it. Oh, you know what? Let me not say that. This man about to drive me crazy. Black
I'm
people
sitting here
had the black people had the chorizo first, and then we abandoned it. It came from the Creole, like the black and the French. They came up with it. It had nothing to do with Latino. Everybody keep giving these people credit. We got to stop that. This was not their land. They had a point, and they sold off a lot of their land too. There's a girl I went to school with. I lost her number. Her name is Jennifer. Her family got paid very, very, very well. And all of California, starting from Los Angeles all the way up to Vegas, her uncle was a Latino guy, Mexican, and he sold this shit off because he had a gambling problem. And she had the letter. It was written in Spanish, and they had to be real careful. She bought something to school because we had to bring something. I didn't have nothing. So she bought something, and they end up getting paid millions upon millions of dollars for that piece of paper that was up in the attic of a house that their family passed down. They gambled a lot of this stuff off because they had gambling issues. She didn't write it. They authenticated, and they family got paid well.
I wish I could send you a picture of my grandmother. That's why I said the natives.
But are you talking about black natives or Latino natives?
My grandmother is black and Cherokee.
Okay, that's not Latino though. That's what I'm saying. Indian is Indian. That has nothing to do with Latino. They don't have
We're
Latino
not.
blood
We're
because
not
out here in
Indians.
California,
We're
you
we're
know
not
what?
Indians. We're native.
If your grandmother moved, if your grandmother lived out here, let's say for like 10 years, and she went to the Indian reservation where they have all the casinos, and they did her blood and found out she had Indian in her, they would have paid your grandma.
Well, I need to go over there.
But you haven't been
I'm
living
going to
out
get
here
something
though.
done.
Yeah, if you got Indian blood and they paid this girl in my church because she had like 50% Indian in her, and the rest she was black. And everybody like, nah, you lying, you lying. She was straight up something, I don't know what the hell they called it, but she had 50% of that in her blood. And they paid them, the whole family, big money. They went through that money so damn fast.
Yeah, I know they did. See, and this goes back. All this, everybody, I guess everybody we wonder when we watch this, like, what the hell are they talking about? When it's supposed to be about what went on about Sarah? It is about Sarah, what they did to her. You see what I'm saying? This
Who
what
was
it is.
Sarah?
It's
Oh,
about It's about colonization.
yeah. She was
Oh
this.
yeah. Let me tell you one more thing real quick. So I was going to college, and my professor, she's still on my YouTube, my Facebook page, and she was telling us a story. She was saying that when cocaine was in, white people didn't worry. She said that her mother and her grandmother used to carry a little thing, and they used to sniff a little in the like what do you call it, the like the Macy's and Robux, something, whatever you call them. She said they used to sniff it, and she said, but when black people got a hold of it, that's when it became a problem. She said, I can remember my mother saying that, when we used to go, shopping and stuff, the ladies would meet up for lunch, and they had this little vial, and she always kept saying, what is that? Her mom kept telling her it was medicine. And she said, isn't it funny how when black folks got a hold of it and turned it into something else, now it's a problem. It wasn't no problem when my mom and them was sucking it up their nose every single day. Ain't that crazy?
Yes.
Amen.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Yeah, she said that her mom constantly had it. She said my granddad made sure she had it. They was walking around like sniffing it and always wiping it. And she said, I got to the point where I started wiping my nose. I didn't even do it. She said it was a habit because I kept seeing them do it.
They used to put it in Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, respect to Nate the Great. Come on up here, Nate. Respect the game for the state game. I like this right here. Like I said, Sarah was a woman that was in Africa. She had a big butt.
Sarah Barton.
Yeah. And way they treated her. You see what I'm saying?
It was horrible.
And this comes back to what we was talking about. This whole thing is about what we were talking about, is way we treat, how we get treated, and how we treat each other. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, we got the mind as melanated people of our ancestors, but some of us don't want to use that mind.
No, they want it all for themselves.
They made us hate ourselves and love their wealth.
Yeah. See, and like I said, we, like us four and the people in the chat, we can already know together. You already teaching your sons about all this stuff already. I already know that.
Heck yeah.
I know. I'm teaching my niece. Hey, Jay, I already know your niece and nephew. I know you already teaching them too. I already know
All
that.
day long.
See, we already been what Malcolm said. Bushwick, bamboozled, led astray. See, just like the Black Panther Party, they want to call them what they want to call the Black Panther Party. What they want to call them today? Terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
No, they weren't terrorists. They were standing up for what was right. See, See, we are not the ones with the mental health problem. They the one with the mental health problem.
Well, actually, we do have it because we've been traumatized and terrorized.
Yeah.
So we got post traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah. And
Mixing of the blood from master.
yeah.
We
And,
got you manipulated for almost 400 years.
yeah. And thing is, like, look what's going on in the music. Ain't no who listens to the radio anymore.
Not me.
No,
I don't. It ain't no good
I
music on
listen,
no more.
I listen to country music.
It's safer than what we. Well, not really.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, I've got Jeff Aldine or something like that, whatever his damn name is. And he talking not in his town, whatever. That song.
No. He was saying, if you read the words, he was
They
saying
try that in a
that
small
all the
town.
stuff
Yeah.
that people do in big cities and get away with it, they can't do it in their town. If you try it, see how far you get.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to say, oh, nothing crazy. That's what the narrative everybody else pointed out. But if you read the words, it makes sense. You're gonna rob an old woman, you're gonna like shoot a cop, do all that. No, by the time you get out of here, we're gonna kick your butt.
But
You're
thing
not
about
gonna
it
make
is,
it out. 'Cause I'm from a small town.
Yeah. See, I know that, but at the same time,
You better stop listening to Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, you got.
But hold on. Listen to me.
You getting wrapped up into that shit, dude.
Hold on. Let me finish. But spin that around. Let a black man have said the same damn thing.
Well, I'll get the same meaning from it.
Yeah, but they won't. Why can't
But
we
the
get
thing
it?
you gotta understand, Whoopi Goldberg
I wasn't even
was the one that started that foolishness.
But I don't even want to watch TV.
I'm telling you, we're hearing from that ignorant woman.
But
That woman is
Tennessee whiskey.
ignorant.
But thing is, we as people, right? All four of us up here could read the same book, right? We all read the same book. Get different meaning from that book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right? We get different meaning from that book. See,
And we all agree that we have heard and liked Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah, I know that song.
But hey, this is what I'm saying right here. See, when he said that, nobody was, because how many people actually listen to Whoopi Goldberg? Not me. Not really. I don't even pay attention. No, I don't. Because I don't even watch TV.
I don't watch that show.
Because half the time, when that don't, I'm at work in a damn way. See, and I got it from, okay, we still got some of these sundown towns.
Still have those. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hear me now. He's saying that. We go to the sundown town. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with it now?
Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm going with now? What they
Sending
don't
the
want
wrong narrative to certain people.
There you go. So if they get that narrative from that, why can't we get our narrative from that too?
They treat us
Well,
like
we can.
Yeah. Because we
But-
know if we go to that town, guess what? Hey.
But we have to agree that some of the things that he was saying, we're not going to put up with that in our neighborhoods.
Yeah. See, it kind of like, you know how when people will say something and they word it wrong.
Mhm.
I think he kind of like when he wrote it, he didn't expect it to be turned like it was. See what I'm saying? Now, if he could have tweaked the words a little bit, maybe people would have got a better understanding what he was talking about. You see what I'm saying?
The message is going to be interpreted how people think.
There you go.
If you got a sundown town that's just racist as hell,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna interpret that their way.
Mm-hmm.
We as black people are going to interpret it our way
Mm-hmm.
because of the abuse that has been done to us in the past,
Yep.
which the lyrics of that song support some of these races.
Yep. See,
You still talking about the same song?
yeah, like I said, if he could have reworded it for what
Why?
he really meant for it.
Why would he reword it? All he's saying is, if you come to this town, Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I said the people that think like that,
Mm-hmm.
or what he's saying is, you know, like the sundown towns. Okay, those words mean something to them. See, you, my young lady, we don't have a dog in that fight, right? So it's going to be logical to us what he's saying. But if you are a radical on either side, one is gonna use it as how they see other people, and one side is gonna view it as, okay, you're being racist.
Okay,
You see what I'm
listen to
saying?
this. Listen to this. Sucker punch somebody on the sidewalk. Carjack an old lady at a red light. Pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool? Well, act a fool if you like. Cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag. Damn these goddamn pop-ups. I'm telling you, I hate these pop-ups. So
Yep.
basically, he's telling you a lot of stuff that's going on. And he's like, if you try that in this small town, see how far you get. And then when he gets deeper into it, he's talking about how his grandfather gave him a gun to teach him how to defend himself. So when you got people that's looking for a fight, looking for something negative so that they can complain about it, then they will be the ones to highlight it. And the people that get it and understand it, we don't get the highlight. But those that are bitching, moaning, and groaning about the smallest, minute little thing, they get all the attention. They get all the press. They get all the, cameras, lights, action to spew their ignorance. But when it comes down to good old-fashioned damn common sense, we get looked at, oh, you agree with that racist stuff? It wasn't even racist, and all them black people, oh, that's the racist song. And then when people read it out loud, they were like, oh, that's what it was? You thought it was racist because somebody else told you it was racist until you heard it for yourself.
But
put
hold on.
now put
Hold
yourself in a sundown town, and they playing that song, and you're the only spot in that town.
Well, I ain't gonna sucker punch nobody, spit on nobody, pull a gun on a cop. I ain't gonna do none of that. So guess what? I ain't gonna be worried about it.
But hold on. Listen, this is the word you just said, right? Liquor store. What majority of the liquor stores?
Well, they're everywhere, but we have different stuff.
Majority of the liquor stores is just about in the black community, and they're on every corner.
They got liquor stores in Beverly Hills. They got liquor stores in Hollywood, but they're different. They're different. That's what I'm saying.
I guarantee you, it said carjacking. Who do the most carjacking?
Latinos out here.
Blacks.
It depends where you at.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who do what. You're supposed to be doing that anyway.
Right, but it depends where you at.
But what I'm saying, he could have changed the lyrics because.
No, he can't. That's his song.
Hold on. Listen to me. Because, like I said, Sundown Town gonna have it this way. If a in the hood heard that song, guess what? They gonna think they talk. People with the right mind, wrong kind of thinking.
Well, he was talking to them.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
He was. And I totally agree.
Anybody that's doing it. He's not just talking to black people. See, that's the problem. We take ownership to stuff that people ain't really talking to us.
But thing about it, thing is, the bottom line to it is, you listen to a word of the song, right? Like I said, all I can read the same book, get the different take from the book. our own interpretation of the book, right? So that song is everybody gonna get their different interpretation of that song. See what I'm saying? That's
You
why I
do that
said,
type of stuff, you're gonna be offended.
yeah. And thing is, if he would have tweaked it just a little bit,
No,
No,
hold on.
Dwayne, he didn't need to tweak the song. He said what he said.
I know he said what he said,
Exactly.
and that's what he felt. But
And
it
guess
felt-
what?
see, and I felt like he was talking. There was a dog whistle.
Well,
Just
if
like-
you guilty, then you're gonna holler.
hold on. There was a dog whistle.
Well, if you feel
See what I'm saying?
offended about, if you feel offended about, see, it's black, it's supporting black, and it's being pro-black.
Yeah.
You have to have an even keel.
Right.
You know, you like, just because this song is written, I don't want to be. I mean, I don't want to be around people that do that type of stuff.
Me neither.
It's nothing but drama and trouble.
See,
So what it is, this what it is, Dwayne. Everybody got pieces of shit in their community.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
So we have to identify our pieces of shit just like they have to identify their pieces of shit.
oh yeah.
You see
And
what I'm saying?
we got a whole bunch of pieces of shit in our community.
That is so
But
damn
look,
true.
yeah,
Look, out
yeah,
here,
absolutely.
who's that?
That's Armando.
That's your big
Black-
brother.
What's up, bro?
That's your big brother. Your other big brother.
Oh, she don't even speak to me no more.
I just said hi.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
No, I ain't running with you.
Come on with that 5 month. Come on with that 5 month though, because you came in here because you had something to say.
Sure
Okay,
did.
I just wanted to say this. Okay, now y'all were discussing liquor stores and you know, like the ratio of liquor stores in the black communities versus in the white community. Did you remember when you came out here for the Floyd Mayweather party, and we were riding around looking for a liquor store? We were riding around still looking for a liquor store. Remember that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We had to drive, Jason. We had to drive all the way down Logan'sville
Exactly.
to get to a liquor store.
When I'm in Fayetteville, I got to go to Peachtree City.
Mm-hmm.
But remember when I came over there to your crib, Detroit, and we
It's just around
watched
the
the
corner.
NFC, we watched the NFC championship game, man. We passed by like 5, maybe 10 damn liquor stores on that strip.
Yep.
On Candler Road.
Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
See, it's like this right here.
There's the reason behind that.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
and think about it. They put certain stuff in our neighborhood. I'm just give a perfect example. Like the Cop City. You heard about Cop City, ain't you, Jay? You heard
Yeah.
about Cop City, right? Mondo, you heard about that. Some of it, if they build it, some of it going to be in the DeKalb County, some are going to be in Fulton County, right? Why they couldn't go build it in the white folk neighborhood?
The same reason they put drugs in the black neighborhood.
Yep. And I guarantee you, a casino's gonna come to Atlanta eventually. But I guarantee you, I guarantee you, when they finally decide to put a casino up here, watch they put it down there, Old National, Riverdale Road. You feel what I'm saying? Terra Boulevard. It's gonna be down on the south end, bro. But watch what area. They ain't gonna put it in Henry County. They ain't gonna put it in Henry County, bro. They ain't gonna put it down there, Eagles Landing in that area down in there, bro. Watch where they put it at. They're gonna put that thing right there on Old National.
And when they have made enough money, they will start pushing the same people that they done made that money off of. They'll start pushing them out of that community.
Gentrification gonna come. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Like what they did, like what they did over there at Techwood, Detroit, like what they did over there at Carver Homes, like what they doing, hell, what they doing out there in your area, bro.
Yep.
They pushing people out with that. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, my,
Dang.
my my sister lived deep in the hood and they put a casino in there. They ain't moved nobody. Everybody
Well,
still doing the same
it
old thing.
It's
it's
coming.
coming.
It's
You got
coming.
No, it ain't. Them black folks own their houses. You can't put them people out in their own houses.
When them people start passing away. See, D Trooper tell you, our old neighborhood, them old folks will not sell it.
Mm.
But right now, that area where we grew up in, West Sharma, D Trooper, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
They are right now as we speak. They are gentrifying West Sharma.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, and the thing about that is like it's just like when it said about the lotto, the stretch y'all. Who majority going buying that?
Old people.
The old people.
Mhm.
And what skin tone are they?
Black.
Mhm.
Latino.
Well,
That's
but it's
good
more
enough.
it's more of us. I see a lot of us.
It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat how they just creep and kick the door off of the hinge.
But see, y'all talking
And
about
when they
y'all
leave,
area. Y'all not talking about other places. You guys are referring to just your area. What I was telling you, and I was telling the truth, like when we see carjackings and stuff like that, my first mind, and I'm gonna keep it 100. My first mind is like, oh God, it's a black person. No, Latino person every time out here. Every time Latino dude stole a damn golf cart last night, and they went on a chase with the golf cart. I was sitting there laughing like, y'all really gonna sit here and chase a fucking golf cart for miles?
you must be in Arizona.
No, I'm in Cali.
Hold
Yeah,
up, time
see-
out.
Oh, yeah.
Time out. Hold up. You mean to tell me they wasted taxpayer money to chase down a damn golf cart?
They chased that golf cart for over an hour. They drew out the strip, and the dude went up on the sidewalk, off the sidewalk, back down the
It
street.
took them an hour to
That
catch
shit was
it.
so funny.
It
You
took
must
them
got some
an hour to
goddamn
catch the golf
hideaway
cart.
or hideaways or shortcuts or something like that.
Well, you know,
Hold up. How the hell they can't catch
Cali.
How the hell they can't catch
You
a
know-
golf cart?
They
Nah,
couldn't
bro,
catch
Cali
it
is
because
a
look, he was going like 20 miles per hour, and out here they tell them don't chase behind them
Don't
because
pursue.
a lot of people got killed doing that. Excuse
Yeah.
my language. And so we was just sitting there laughing like, are you seriously wasting our money? You got all these policemen chasing a golf cart? For real?
Wants to give them
Look, and the
something to
dog
do.
sitting on the side of his master chilling.
Yeah, they like it's a liberal state,
Yeah,
so the laws
dog
are
sitting
different.
The dog
Sound
sitting
like a
on the
complete
side
waste
of
of
his
time.
master chilling.
But you know
Yeah,
what?
because in the
Hey,
South
Jerry.
they just hit him with the police car.
Yeah. But think about this.
Mhm.
All the police cars chasing that one
T-bone.
guy. All the police cars chasing that golf cart. You know what? There's somebody else getting shot, killed, and a store getting robbed.
Yeah, that was so funny. I'm
And they
sitting there
took
like,
my
are you
golf cart.
kidding me?
Armando, B-Rob, and D-True. If we was police officers and we had to be pursuing somebody with a golf cart, y'all know we would have been riding upside fucking with that man. Y'all know that for a damn fact. We'd have ridden
Yeah.
upside. Hey, look, I've been over there on my camera. Hey, buddy, you going somewhere?
Man, look it up. You can look it up. It should be
All
on
the
the
folks trying to
news.
chase that golf cart. That don't make no damn sense.
Hey, Jay, hey, no, we've been
Yeah.
put up on, you need an escort?
You need some help.
So they
Hey, bump
decided-
bump him.
So they
Bump him in the
decided
back.
not
Bump
to.
him.
They decided not to trace him behind him. They said, "Well, let it run out of battery because it's the kind you plug up."
Yeah.
That mess
Hey,
was so funny. I was
Hey,
like,
Mondo,
y'all
pull
gonna
up.
wait? You don't know how long that thing gonna be rolling.
Hey, Mondo,
Hey,
pull up
probably
beside
going
him. Pull up
somewhere
beside
high
him. Pull up. I'm gonna spray him with mace and make him run into the other car.
Hey, the question is, did they ever get arrested?
Yeah, they arrested him.
They probably beat the hell out of him too.
And they took the dog. The poor dog was just sitting there like, I'm along for the ride. I don't know what's going on.
So anyway, well, hey, put away. Hey, you know the dog in it. Y'all don't know the dog in his head like this dumb motherfucker done got me arrested for some bullshit.
Right.
For some damn bullshit. Hey, you know what he said? Next time I see the motherfucker, I'm about to shit out his ass.
I'm telling y'all, it be some
Take a chunk off that ass.
stupid cases. It be look, let me tell you something about California. Like there's a freeway, the 14 freeway, it gets pitch black. So what happens is sometimes because of the mountains, the helicopter lose like some of the visual. And so whoever this person was, they never caught him. He was flying. He got to that 14, and when I say it's pitch black, it's pitch black. Okay, he turned his lights off. He must have known that freeway with his eyes closed. They were sitting up here looking for him. They could not find him. He was gone.
Not on the golf cart.
Hey,
No,
guys, I only have
regular car.
Hey, what's up? Respect to Gabe. Gabe, what's going on, Gabe?
Yeah, I gotta go really quick. But I just wanted to point
Salute,
out.
Gabe.
This is what she didn't say. She's leaving out the part that he made par though.
What?
What now?
He made par for the course.
Oh, Jesus.
I knew he was going with something crazy.
I just came to fuck around. But love you guys.
That was funny.
He made par, huh? Oh, have mercy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, he could have got an eagle.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was. I knew Gabe had some funny to come up and lighten the mood up. But the thing about it is, check this out. They waste our taxpayer money for something stupid as that.
Well, they got
I'm
to
talking about
pursue
anywhere.
They got to pursue. It's petty theft. They
Hell,
have to pursue it.
but it don't take the whole precinct.
Well, those guys needed something to do. It's probably not a lot of action, you know.
It's actually not here every damn day. Look at my video I uploaded earlier. You'll see some action.
Oh, you talking about? Oh Lord, have mercy. That's
That
a crash
dude,
act. Yeah,
I don't know what was wrong with that dude. He was high. Look, this dude walked to the store and he came back. He had 2 bags in his hand. Look at my video. Whatever he smoked, it was a wrap.
So what's the ratio of black people in Cali?
Oh man, I'm telling you, the Latinos have taken over. When I say they've taken over, they took over for real. For real, like a lot of parts in like LA and Pasadena, Linwood, Compton, they just took over, and it's like people think like the Latinos are different from state to state, but the ones that come to California, they come here and they are extremely disrespectful to black people. They are extremely disrespectful. So you have a lot of black people that really don't like them. Like they like to start fights in a pack, but if you catch them by themselves, they're the most humble person. They do a lot of stuff.
Oh,
They do a lot of stuff.
so other word, they just like some of these white folks running around here. Talk that shit up when they're in the crowd with their own kind, but when they get one-on-one, they humble their damn self.
Yeah.
So
basically, they hide in group.
So me, to be honest, I try to judge people by the way they treat me. But I'm gonna tell you now, it was a particular time I went to Los Angeles and we went to Santa Monica Beach. We don't know what happened, but I guess like the 18th Street gang had a problem, with another group of black people, like maybe a week prior to us going. If it wasn't for God, today I would not be here. Those Latinos pulled up a truck on the pier and they had all kinds of guns and weapons. They attacked us for no reason. We had nothing to do with nothing. And so when they got in court, and the one thing that pissed me off about parents in general is when their kid does something, they always want to holler my baby. But did your baby think about it when he socked a infant in the face? Did he think about it when he pulled out a weapon and sliced somebody's skin open? Did he think about any of that, you know, when he was committing a crime and we had nothing to do with it? So they like to pick on Black people, and then when Black people lash out, then they want to get mad. Like, what you getting mad for? You started it, now we gotta finish the shit.
It kind of like when melanated queens and kings, they start fighting back. They always want to use the angry Black woman syndrome.
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't nothing but a thug, but a gang member. They want to use that tactic. No, see, I'm like this, right? When you attack I'm saying I'm gonna use me for my family. I consider y'all my family. Y'all attack one. Say we all together, and one of y'all get attacked. I'm gonna get pissed off. I'm gonna get really. I know you already know me. Oh, he gone, ain't he? Don't drop down.
Yeah.
But Jay, you know me, right? Hey,
Yes, sir.
I don't do a whole lot of talking. I be ready to fight. I be ready to fight. So,
Well, me, I've always been a wholesome ginger snap. All my life, I've never been in any trouble or nothing.
hey, look, I could hold a lid, Jay. I could hold a lid. I could hold a lid. I could.
I've always been a wholesome ginger snap.
But see, look, everybody want to go about like tourists. Yeah, I'm like, I already know together with look what she did to B-Rob, that was just all in fun. But boy, I know not to piss her off. Really.
Who? To my serious?
No, together.
Oh, okay.
See, and you know what we were talking about? What we would do if a woman does that to her? What would you do? Call the police or run or something like that?
I'm gonna run. She keep pursuing me. I'm gonna call the law.
I'm
not afraid of the law, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you going to jail. You ain't got to be afraid of it, but you're going to jail.
You're going to jail now.
I don't care. Yeah, you're going to jail. Yeah, right. That's right. Hey, maybe a couple of nights in there.
Oh, Jay. What did you say?
He's still snitching. He going to jail now. He going to jail now.
You going to jail now?
I am serious, man. Man, real talk, man. Don't play that fuck shit, man. No, don't do that to me. I know I'm dead ass serious.
What wrong, B-Rob?
No, I'm done.
Hold on. What's the thing between you two? What's going on here?
It's starting to aggravate now.
But I'll tell you later, Jay. I'll tell you later.
Yeah, don't. No,
I'll tell you later.
I'm peeled. I don't give a shit what she say. She's gonna spend a couple of nights in jail, then calm your ass down. And guess what? I'm gonna bring you a home cooked meal while you're in there too.
You ain't cooking shit.
How the fuck that's a snitch though? I'm just saying though. Like how the fuck everything I say gotta be a fucking snitch? No, don't do that. I'm really getting sick and tired of that shit.
But
I like a woman like that. I'm dealing with it.
Me in jail, you think you gonna cook me a meal?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're mad or not. That's what I'm telling you. Doesn't matter if you're mad or not. But you were acting out of character. I don't want to whoop your ass.
No, you ain't gonna whoop my ass, but you gonna be an itching motherfucker when I get done.
Wow. Well,
you gonna be burning just like my homegirl's uncle.
It's over. I just can't deal with that. Okay,
You hear me?
you're getting out of control. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. No, hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. You got to hear this story. You got to hear this story. Tell the story.
What story?
Listen,
Oh
jump
my
it up.
God.
Oh yeah, I heard she told about the auntie was cheating and
Yeah.
putting that shit on that man.
And y'all talking about snitch. No, Jason, you know exactly what it is. They want to talk about everything, but you want to call me a snitch, but you want to tell everybody what the fuck I did. Y'all cannot stop talking about it, but you gonna call me a fucking snitch.
Look,
What you did, B-Roll?
No.
Well, you was the guy that had the itch.
Let me tell it. Because y'all want to tell everybody. No, you want to tell everybody.
Hold on, B-Roll.
Because I'm really just tired of it. Really is, man. You want to tell everybody what the fuck I did. But I ain't looking out for you, bro.
B-Roll.
Oh, you called the police on somebody, B-Roll?
No, Jay. No. I'm like, when she said that, I started laughing. And you have to
That
be
shit
here.
was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
But see, you know what I said? Sometimes, you know how you can't get in your. See, that big sister. Sometimes big sister gonna poke fawn at you. You already know that, don't you? Hey,
I
sometimes
like that aggressive talk.
See,
Yeah, but that shit gets you aggravated time too, right?
I know.
Oh no, I like that shit.
See,
That's you, Jason. You're a crazy dude. You're a crazy man.
but think about it here. See, women are devious.
Yeah, evil little shit.
For a whole Jason, not for look.
I can be devious.
But hold on. Look, not for 1 month, not for 3 months, not for 6 months, not for
About a
9
year.
months. A year is a change.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't telling me what happened between her and B-Rob. I know that story. Because B-Rob got very aggressive just then.
Yeah, right now. Let me tell you something. I got a little bit of PTSD right now. No, y'all talking about this. It's not really funny. It's starting to aggravate because sometimes you want me to tell it, man? So
Tell the damn story.
Yeah, mute your mic, man.
Why you just don't play it?
No, mute your mics. Let me explain it. All right. Me and Black did a show 2 months ago, right? We were talking about, we're doing some rapping and, we were talking about all the content creator talking shit. And at the end of the show, me and Black were talking together. I think it was up here. We all talk. I think Papa Will's in that panel. And D-True came over there at the end of the show. And we all said, like, I said, what up, D-True? What up, D-True? And then I told D-True that, she was like, together we're talking about I got a bone to pick with D-True and blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking like, okay, well, shit, man, being a little brother, man, I was like, it was all shit. Shut the fuck
Together
up.
seem like she got bones to pick with a lot of people. So
but moving on. It was all fun and games, but let me continue on. I was just saying, like, hey, man, it was like shit's a giggle. I thought it was for fun. We supposed to look out for each other. But I wasn't doing it just to be the goddamn problem. And I'm like, well, damn, I thought D-True knew. I fucking swear to God, I thought he knew. If he would have known, I would have shut the fuck up.
Nope.
I would have shut up.
No,
but I thought it was just shit and giggles. You think it was just the giggles, but I'm like, this is the part. I was like, in my reality though, when you gonna call me a snitch? It was funny while it lasted, but when you keep going on talking about that shit for real, and I'm being dead serious. No, real talk, Jason, real fucking talk. Real talk. I'm being fucking serious. I'm being real fucking serious. Yeah, it's funny. I know you are, man. But I'm just saying, a lot of folks do that. I had a problem with that with my family. And they keep doing shit with that. When I start lashing out and start doing the same thing to y'all in anger, y'all want to get mad, want to fuck me up. So that's why
I ain't gonna get mad at you.
Time out.
No,
Time
no,
out.
I don't think.
Time
I
out.
don't
Real,
think it.
real, hey,
real talk, man.
I will
Real
mute
talk, no,
look,
real
B-Rock,
talk,
I
no.
will mute your ass right now.
Somebody
Hold
start
on.
talking about
Jay,
your family.
Jay,
No,
hold
it
on.
reminds me. No, it reminds me.
Hold on, Jay.
It
Hold
reminds me of my
Okay, go ahead.
Hey,
It came back to be a PTSD.
B-Rock. Go get you some Moscato and calm your ass down.
No, but for real, though, I'm not breaking nothing,
Hold on,
but
I'm gonna tell you something, B-Rock. I'm tell you something. One, if somebody kept picking at me like that, I'm laughing that shit off.
Yeah, I did laugh it off, but sometimes I was out of it.
I don't care how
I know
many
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Hold
I
on,
know exactly what you're saying.
listen, bro. I don't care how many times they say it. I wouldn't
Yeah, I
give a
laugh it
damn.
off, but man, sometimes, man, that shit get aggravating though, bro.
But think
I'm
about
being
it.
honest with you.
Real common sense though.
Look here. Know why she does it to you like that? Cause she knows
Because
it
it gets up on
aggravates
your
you.
skin.
Cause it gets under your skin.
I know that though, but sometimes
I
though,
keep
man,
trying
come on, man. But damn,
I keep trying to tell you that. But
Well,
anyway, back to
anyway,
the topic.
if she said it to me, I would think she liked me.
Well,
Right.
it's Gucci, but at times though, it's just like sometimes.
Right. I love a woman. I just love a woman with I just love a woman with a sassy mouth.
Hold on. Respect to Darren. Hey, respect to my other sister. Darren Shooter is in the house. But like I said, what they did to Sarah and what that movie Clone, that's an eye opener right there.
Yes, sir.
There was an eye opener right there. It kind of make you wonder, are we a clone?
I mean, we are being cloned. They want to emulate us.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let colonizers fool you.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be us, the daywalkers.
Yeah. What do you think about it together?
What happened?
She didn't hear what
we were saying. She done zoned out. Anyway, together. He asked the question of, do you think we are being cloned?
Absolutely. I think
elaborate.
There is such a fascination with Black people in general, and it's worldwide. It's not just here in America. There was a Black girl, she went to another country. She had braids in her hair, like regular braids. You know how we get our hair braided, and they were so fascinated with that. So it's like anything that we do, and it's just a fascination. Like I had a friend that went overseas, and they've seen Africans before, but it's something about them first time seeing African American people. It's like a fascination. My god brother, he was in the singing group, and they went to Japan, and he said he heard those people singing, and you would have swore they were Black people when they walked up in there. They were actually Japanese. They emulate, they copy, and they master the things that we do. But we got to get away from like the dumb stuff that we be doing, like the love and hip hop, and you know, making songs that degrade one another, that promotes violence. And we are allowing people, you know, to put us in front of the camera to fight, to do all sorts of things that we probably would not have normally done to one another. But when they flash, and I keep telling people, you guys are a trip, because money is nothing but a cut down tree that they compressed and then put some ink on it and put a little piece of wire in it. So you're taking people's lives over a tree that grew out of the ground. And it doesn't make any sense to me, you know. With the liquor stores, I feel like this. If it's up to us, now it could be a million of you, me, and D Truth, B Rob, Armando, and other people in the chat, and they can open up 5 liquor stores in our community, right? and
Mm-hmm.
let's say everybody in the community is like us, like-minded, we can make that liquor store go bankrupt in 1 week. Why? Because we will not patronize it. We won't buy the liquor. We won't buy the cigarettes. So there's a guy that lived the way he was the manager of a store that was in the neighborhood I used to live in years ago in LA. And across the street was a park. And, and they had a liquor store inside their store. And he would watch the black people fight after they got the liquor, hang out, be drunk all day at the park. And the kids couldn't enjoy the park. So what he did was he talked to the owner and said, look, there are other ways that you can make your money. Look at what's happening across the street. So the manager, the owner of the store gave him full jurisdiction. Do you know he stopped them from selling liquor? All those guys stopped hanging around the park. And it made a difference because those same guys that was hanging at the park getting drunk, hanging out all day, they ended up going to college and ended up getting a degree. So if it was up to us to do that same thing with these liquor stores, the weed shops and all that stuff, the cocaine and all that stuff, if we were to sit down and seriously educate one another, we can make these people go bankrupt. We really can. But we got to put our heads together and make them say, well, don't open up the liquor store in the black area because they're not going to buy it. Why do they're not? And white people come to the hood to the liquor stores. I've seen people in Bentleys, McLarens, and all kinds of cars I never heard of in my life. And they're suited and booted, and they stop in the neighborhood and they buy lots and lots of liquor because it's not available in their area. So it's not just black people purchasing liquor. It's other people that'll come down in our neighborhood and buy it and then take it back home to their area. So it's not just us alone.
Well, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what other people do. We have to focus on what we doing.
But
I'm saying if we stop buying it, we can put those people out of business. We literally can. If we stop buying liquor from the liquor stores and decide not to go to the liquor stores, but buy it in a better environment, like a grocery store, as you checking your food out and stuff, and you can shut down all those liquor stores if everybody comes together. But you got those people that want to continue to stay drunk. They wake up smoking, drinking. They go to sleep smoking and drinking. And they even wake up in the middle of the night, about 3, 4 in the morning, got to take another hit and another drink. So these are functioning addicts.
Yeah,
you about to say something, B-Roll?
Go ahead, B-Roll.
Yeah, I was about to say something. Like I was saying, like it would always be about the white folks do it is cool. Everything's cool and they like, oh, they like the holy people. But when we try to do some stuff like that, well, let's just say we all from, went to the hood. We all call them bootlickers. If we can't get it from the liquor store, we got bootlickers. They make moonshine or they sell wine, liquor, and all that other stuff. It's fine and dandy, like for the community. That's how they get paid, right? It's the same thing getting stuff from the liquor store, right?
Is a mental condition.
Yeah.
Right, but white people do moonshine too.
Yeah, but how many times do you see them? We don't see them acting the fool. Our lifestyle is publicized. Theirs isn't.
Yeah,
But
they
that's
don't want
why-
them to see it.
But guys, here's the question. Why do you always picture us as animals? But deep down inside, in real life, we all know of all 4 of us and the guys in the chat. They're the real ones.
It's all a part of the destructive to destroy your image.
Yes.
The image has been painted on your culture like you're animals. And some of us do act like animals.
That's what I just finna say. Think about it. Even some of them don't even go do liquor stores, don't even smoke, whatever they drug of choice. For all y'all people that don't know, alcohol is a drug.
Yeah.
So let them keep going.
Killer.
Yeah. And look at and that alcohol and what all that drinking they doing, it tearing up that damn liver.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I got another story I want to tell y'all. Can I tell y'all real quick? Can I
Hurry
say
up
something real quick?
hurry up before I forget my train of thought.
Well, go ahead. Finish. Go ahead, finish.
And you know what? The liver is just as important as the heart.
Main organ, one of the main organs in the body.
Yeah,
It's our
It-
filtration system.
yeah. If it goes,
The rest.
the rest going with it.
Yeah, we gone.
We don't. And thing is, we got these young hood rats. Yeah, I call some of my people hood rats, which they are. That could be a woman, that could be a girl or a boy, or woman or man, a hood rat. Walk around here, think they all thug and shout, pants sagging, all this blink. Motherfucker, go take that shit off. Okay, you can believe me. Okay, come here, take this test right. See how smart you is.
Right. Exactly, G2.
See, if you come
Like-
take the test, see how smart you is, and you pass the test, okay. If you don't, guess what? That bling bling, the pants sagging, that cars and all that stuff you got don't mean a damn thing. Cause guess what? When you educate your mind on what happened in the past and what's going on in the present, what's going to happen in the future, they can't take it away from you.
Yep.
But what can they do with the clothes, the jewelry, the cars, the shoes, and all that stuff? What can they do?
Well, damn them dumbasses.
That's
Is
taken away from them.
when your children know all the fucking rap songs, but can't count the 1, 2, 3, and don't know the ABC.
Oh, you're talking about the 1 to 5 year olds, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
What about the little girl that was 2 years old twerking to an adult song talking about coochie popping, and then her mama sitting there twerking with her? I said, do they not understand that they are giving these pedos exactly what they want? They are feeding into these people's desire. All they got to do is go on the internet and look at your little girl twerking her body and get off
That's
on
what
it.
baby, I told this young lady, she had her daughter was up on TikTok. And I told the woman, are you sure that song that the TikTok was to the surfboard? Beyonce surfboard.
Oh yeah, that's a sexual song.
Or do you? And I asked, I said, you feel like that song is appropriate for your daughter to be putting up on TikTok? I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? Someone reported it. She gonna try to ask me. No, I didn't report it. But I told your ass that goddamn song was inappropriate.
Yeah, she
Like,
talking about having an intercourse in the bathtub, riding on her man's surfboard. If you get what he's
That's what I'm
saying.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm like, I asked her. I say, you should. Well, I know what's appropriate for my child. The motherfucker got mad with me. I was like, well, hey, look, I'm just asking you because I know what the lyrics of the song mean, and other people know what the lyrics to the song mean. Here she gonna tell me whether people like it. I say, you sound like a dumb mother. I was like, you know what? I ain't saying no more, but you was a fucking idiot.
Right. They don't know how to be parents.
It's just like this. It's two more songs I could think that had Russian lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Genuine. Riding
My pony. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Leah, Rock the Boat.
Yeah.
Work it in the.
Here's the problem, though.
Go ahead,
Hey,
B-Rob.
big bro, this we've been talking about for months. And together, I apologize. I was out of character, and I, just a little jitty problem. I'm just being man enough to say I apologize. It was a little, like I said, a little PTSD thing. I got
You had your moment. It's okay, but
Yeah,
okay,
I'm just being real, man. I can get out of character at times, but this ain't me. But back to what I was talking about, me, D2, we've been talking about this. It's always started from the phone, from the parents, from the homes, the households. Like I keep saying before, it's the government's, like I said, but we make our own choices anyway. Government or no government.
Right.
We are missing fathers in the household. Like D-True said, and you, big dog Jason, we got too many guys, y'all know rap songs and killing motherfuckers, I'ma take your girl and all that other stuff. We forget how to raise our kids how they should be raised. Like y'all said, you got too many girls shaking their ass, little 14-year-old, even younger,
Say it.
little
Say it.
younger, and you see a lot of grown ass people looking at that, and you be wondering why they're getting raped. Why are they wondering why they get all that publicity or whatever that word I'm trying to pronounce. And then we try to tell these grown folks, man, how kids, how to raise their kids. They don't get themselves in that type of situation though.
But
And
check,
It stems from everyone
Yeah.
wanting everyone to like them.
Yeah.
Everybody
Come
wants
on.
to be fucking liked. No one wants to have their own identity.
yeah, I'm finna ask a question around the panel. All right, together, do you care anybody really like you?
What? No. Say that again.
Do you care do anybody like you?
Hell no. You gonna have to like me because I don't like your ass either.
Be raw. Do you care if anybody like you?
Like I always say, man, I don't give a damn they like me or not. I was never nobody's favorite.
Hey Jay, how about yourself? Do you care
My
anybody like
main
you?
chick, my main chick, and my side chick mad at me. I could give 2 fucks.
Damn.
Look. I guarantee everybody. Hey, I'll ask this question. Hey, how about y'all in the chat? Do y'all care if anybody like y'all? I'm gonna ask y'all on the panel. Do y'all think I care about do anybody like me?
No, you just being yourself.
What you think? What you think about that together?
She don't drop down.
She don't drop down. Oh, what you think about it, Jay? What you think about that, Jay?
I think it's lovely.
Look, I give a rat's ass. A rat can go piss on the goddamn cotton for all I got there, Kev. I wouldn't give a damn. Look, if a tree fall in the forest, if I'm not there to hear it fall or see it fall or hear it,
But that's the culture now, D.
yeah.
Everybody wants to be this popular. Look, I think Yahshua that I never gave a fuck about that popularity shit. Because these people want to identify with. Everybody wants to identify with a group of fucking people. Every time I have ever had problems in my life, I was dealing with people.
Right.
So it's something going on with me that I don't know how to identify these motherfuckers. Are these motherfuckers that I give people the benefit of the doubt of being good? I'm a good person. I'm an asshole, but I'm a great person. And the reason why I'm an asshole because I'm blatantly honest.
Hey Jay, you is an asshole though.
Hey,
Yeah, I am.
Hey Jay, but check this out, be raw together, Jay and chat. Guess what? See, sometimes people at work call. How you gonna call somebody an asshole when they know you? How they gonna call me an asshole when I already know I'm an asshole? Because I'm sarcastic with mine. I'm sarcastic with mine, but I tell you the truth.
I'm an asshole because I do not identify with stupidity.
There you go.
If you do something fucking stupid, I'm gonna look at you like you didn't know that was gonna happen. So you just did it. Like,
let me say this, big dog. Let me say, you remind me of my homeboy, my best friend for 20 years. You sound just like him. I'm talking about your attitude wise, man. Because this is what's wrong with people. They can let you know who your real friends are. Your fake friends don't give a fuck who you are. They're like, you gonna go out there, I'm gonna go out there and fuck you up. Like, go get him, motherfucker, go get him. But your real friends, they're like, nigga, you one dumb son of a bitch, you motherfucker. Why the fuck you gonna do some shit like that and cuss your ass out?
I'm gonna look at you like you gonna bring your stupid ass on here and let's go down to this bar and have a good time. You like that's what wasting your fucking time.
That's what's wrong with folks, man. Everybody think when you say some real shit like that, you own their ass. I'm gonna tell you a little story about that, and I'm gonna keep it short. I was like that, like I said earlier, like I kind of broke out in my anger management. If my little anger mode, my little wolf mode a little bit. And if I did that again, they will kind of get mad and kind of like calm me down. Man, it was all, oh man, it's all right, bro. I ain't mean like that, but bro, don't do that no more.
It's like real friends will back you up. That's why, I tell people like I don't have that many friends because ain't nobody like that who really is who got your back anymore. They'll do because they want to be, like I say, in the crowd. They want to get all the glory, all the money, all the fame, and they want to ride your coattails. Real niggas like D-True, you together, you Big Dog, Black, y'all real ass people. And that's why I always be honest with you guys, man, and let y'all know all about me. If y'all ain't really my friends and my brothers and my sisters, I won't do that. It's hard to open up to real people nowadays. Like what you said, Big Dog. It's some damn shit. Yeah. Tell the truth, man, because those guys will tell you the hard, honest truth. Those your real brothers, man. Stick beside them. I learned a lot from that nigga I met.
I'm all about respect. I could give a fuck if you like me or not. I fuck with you, B-Rob, but I respect you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jay,
because it's funny.
Yeah. Hey, Jay.
Let me cut in. Like I said, when I have my anger like that and all that shit, it's like that's me like that in real life. This is not on a panel like, oh man, he's just doing that for clicks and views and blah 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 blah. No, this is what sometimes I have to wrestle with. That's why I like to praise.
This is what you need to understand, B-Rob. I'm gonna tell you this. D-True for trying to say something. When you allow people or you allow silly things, because like with the stuff with the young lady, she was just messing with you.
I know that,
you know
man.
I mean? But
I know that
you can't allow what people say to affect you in any type of way. Now, if they're saying some real shit, take what they're saying because they're telling you this for your benefit. But if it's anything outside of real, man, fuck that shit. Don't get no response.
Yeah, I understand that. That was like I said, that was a bonehead moment.
Yeah.
Like I had other thoughts in my mind when I was talking and shit, and they were just like other shit been going on. Like I said, I be quiet. When I'm quiet, I'm thinking about other things. And
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Stop drinking that Moscato. It's fucking up your mind.
No, it's not the Moscato.
Here we go.
It's not the Moscato. It was not. Hey, really, that was not the Moscato in me. I was sober. I'm sober.
Shit.
I don't drink. I don't drink all the time like that. I was doing it to relax. For real talk, though, I'm just being honest. I want to be real with y'all, let y'all know this is me. This is not just shits and giggles and shit like this. I'm like I said, I bring the real. And like I said, I know if I fuck up, I said, man, damn, I fuck up. And I say, yeah, that was a little vulnerable moment I was in. And
as a psychology, as a psychology major, the way you came across it, you had a bad experience with someone from the past, and you need to let that shit go.
Yeah, it is true. It's true. I'm not denying it.
Yeah.
I'm not denying it. And I'll be trying, I'll be wrestling with it.
Yeah.
I just it just came because I rarely get like this anymore. It just came in because it was just a moment. It's just a moment. It be something like that, like a moment. I got vulnerable. I'm not having no excuse.
It wasn't vulnerability. You had a bad experience with someone in the past. You haven't forgiven them for it, and you lash out. Let it go.
Yeah, but
you sound just like my nigga. You really do. Real talk. You sound just like it.
Jay. I told her let her go. But how many times me, you, and Mono been on the panel, right? We'll for the past, and we have lie had in it. We've been backstage talking.
Yeah, talking.
yeah. Hey, how many times we don't got on each other?
Plenty of time.
Right, Jay, you should have said that. Mono should have said that. D-True should have said that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. We be mad. Look at him. We be mad as hell. But we be mad as hell, but we don't say that because we back in our mind like, damn, this motherfucker right. I hate when that motherfucker right.
But sometimes you gotta admit they right.
Yeah.
Like you like I said, I ain't trying to sugarcoat nothing. I don't want to hide shit. That's why I'm like, I don't want to hide, who I really am. Like most of these motherfuckers on YouTube trying to do. I'll be
Like
real.
Miss Lady. Like Miss Lady. Miss Lady is very aggressive. Very aggressive.
Yeah, I know she's
You know what I mean?
aggressive.
Some men can handle that, some men can't.
I ain't gonna lie. I can handle it too.
Hey, together. You see that?
No,
you
he's
heard
right.
what I said.
He's right, but what I'm saying is like when it comes to being in a relationship, I will never disrespect you, cuss you out, talk like trash to you in front
You
of
can talk that
nobody.
crazy shit if you want to.
No, not in front of other people, but when I catch you alone, it's on.
Yeah, the lonely part, yeah. Yeah, that lonely part, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And after you get finished,
No, I'm just saying I'm aggressive, but I will never disrespect the man that's supposed to protect me in front of nobody because I'm not going to weaken my defenses. Because if I'm sitting here talking shit to you in front of people, they like, oh, he a punk. No, I don't want my man to like no punk. So I'm going to cuss your ass out at home with the doors closed. And you're going to know how I feel, but nobody going to know I cussed you out but you.
And guess what? Get what I do. As soon as you get to talking, I got something else to do. I ain't got time to hear that.
Okay. Let's roll with that right there. Let's roll with that right there because it still fits into what we're talking about. When a woman does that to a man, right? Yeah. And everybody look at that man as weak, right?
Punk.
Right. Yeah. But what do they look at that woman as?
A bitch.
we can't say that sounds disrespectful if we say it.
Well, not in. I don't know. In this society, they think that shit cute.
Yeah.
No. Real talk, Jason. A couple of places, we call a woman a bitch. Some of them get offended, and I asked this question.
We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that. You right about what you were about to say, B-Rod. That it is disrespectful. As a respectful man, you should think that's disrespectful anyway.
Yeah,
we talking about that. We talking about the aggressive women cussing you out in public. They think that shit cute.
No, that's not cute at all. That just make them feel like who they are. Like, who want to fuck with something like that? And most people like, man, and then, hold on, how can I say this? If we lash out at them, but if they talk that embarrassing, they trying to get attention. They want that attention. Like, oh, they want that, oh, she just punked this nigga out, or she just punked this man out.
Well, it's only necessary to correct the woman when she needs to be corrected.
Yeah,
for the most part, as a man, I'm looking at you like, all right, dude, you basically acting like a goddamn child. And usually when a woman go lashing out like that, she wrong about something.
Yeah,
not all the time, but most of the time.
Yeah. Okay. I got another scenario. I got another scenario right here. Okay. Together might not know who I'm talking about. Y'all two might know who I'm talking about. Steve Nash. You know who Steve Nash is, right, Jay?
Yes.
Yeah, coach.
Yeah. But finish, right? Know his wife, his ex-wife now. Found out she was sleeping with Barbosa, which was his teammate.
Mm-hmm.
She got pregnant, had a baby. It was black. He thought it was about. He found out she was pregnant, and he divorced her. And after he saw didn't divorce her after she got pregnant. After she had the baby, baby looked black, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Think about it. But here's the twist to it. It wasn't Barbosa. It was Jason Richardson.
Ooh.
So was Barbosa sleeping with her, or was it?
Yeah, he
thought it was Barbosa.
Barbosa was sleeping with her, but it was Jason Richardson.
She was getting gang banged by everybody.
Yeah. So I'm coming back to y'all together. What do you think about a woman that does that?
I think she nasty because for one, you need to find out what's in you that got you doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And me, I feel like if you get in a relationship and you don't want to be faithful, you need to bow out of that relationship before you bring somebody else into your corrupted world. Because I don't believe that if I get in a relationship with you, I should be looking at other people and trying to meet up with other people. I have cut friends off for cheating on their spouses. And people were like, well, it's not your husband, but it's a reflection on me because I hung around that person. So then my partner would be like, oh, if you hanging around that kind of person, then you must be doing it too. So I'm not going to put myself in a situation like that.
Mic drop. Mic drop right there. See, and you know what? That goes back to what we were talking about earlier about Sarah, right?
Yeah.
What they were doing to her?
Using her like an experiment.
There you go. See,
they was exploiting her, and they was also being sexual with her.
Yeah. See, and that's what. See, everybody like, why are you making that basketball analogy for with that right there? That's why I made it, cause that what Barbosa and what did I call what did I say? Jason Richardson. What they were doing to his wife, exploiting her, used her, basically. See,
she was married.
But you know, do you know if you are against in today's times, if you are against shit like that you are frowned upon? Like motherfuckers think that shit. Yeah, motherfuckers think that shit cute, bro.
I don't
either.
A lot of them do that though, guys. A lot of them do that. They think it's hilarious. That's supposed to make them feel good. But like I said, when they come back at thin, we supposed to feel sorry for them. That's the problem. That's the part I don't get.
Self-esteem is like crack these days.
Yes.
Like it's like when people with low self-esteem, they might as well be on drugs.
That's true. But you know what? I want to address something that you said earlier when you were saying that women need to, what did you say? I forgot the exact.
Give me the topic and I'll.
When we was talking about women disrespecting men and acting crazy, and you said women need to be taught or something like that. I forgot what word.
No, I said address. You don't need to address a woman unless she needs to be addressed. Like all that
it was
shit.
another word you used. No, it was another word, and I was gonna tell you a lot of times when a woman talks crazy to a man and he's her partner, one is that she knows that he's a weak man and she takes advantage of it, and two is she's probably seen her mother dog her daddy out like that.
Yeah.
And or three, she probably feel like she's his equal. So I say this, like one of my friends, she was talking like real greasy to her husband, and I got kind of offended because he was a friend of mine as well. And so me and her she wasn't going to fight me because I was ready for her because it kind of pissed me off. The dude was a nice dude. He was cool and everything. Anything that she wanted, he'll do it. So she gets in front of people and start talking trash. So I waited until we was in front of a bunch of people to get her back. So I turned around and I said, quote, I'm going to say exactly what I said. I said, so bitch, when somebody break in this fucking house, you going to ask him to get up to save your fucking ass? I said, since you the nigga in this relationship, bitch, why don't you save him? And everybody looked and was like, ooh. So I got a nerve to disrespect you, but I want you to use your muscle to save me when somebody break in our house. Make that make sense. Make that make sense to me.
What did hold on,
scenario?
Jay. Hold on, Jay. What she had to say after you said that?
What did she say? She got quiet. And I gave him a high five. Because I got tired of it. I did. I got tired of it.
I had a scenario where, and I figured out what it was. I figured out what it was, and the woman was talking crazy to me and all that crazy shit. Though. Me, I'm very mild mannered. I like to laugh. I like to joke and shit, but I'm very mild mannered.
A mild mannered
Um,
asshole?
Yes, very mild
Wow.
mannered.
There's some good assholes in this world. There's some good assholes.
Yeah. No, but see, the only reason that I'm an asshole because I tell the truth. I don't
You're not an
allow people to
asshole.
sugar. I don't allow people to where I've got the label of asshole because of that. But I don't allow people to sugarcoat bullshit.
Right, right.
If it's stupid, let's just call it what it is. It's fucking stupid as fuck. I do that to myself. Oh, you're a fucking idiot for that.
See,
Pay
Jay.
attention.
See,
Yes.
so, hey, I don't care how much sugar put on bullshit, it's still gonna be bullshit.
Be bullshit. But the scenario I had with the young lady, she asked me why I was single, and I said they say I'm crazy. So I should have never said that because with a woman, they say crazy. I want to see what they talking about. So that's an intriguement for some women to see if you're actually whacked the fuck out.
Yeah. They want to judge your character or your
Yeah,
personality.
you know exactly. Yeah. Look
You
at
know
see
what?
it,
If you would have told me,
over
if you
there.
would have told me you was crazy, I'd been like, damn, we both crazy then.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. They say I'm crazy, but I don't think so. I just think that I don't like disrespectful motherfuckers.
Right, me
I
neither.
try to tell you in a nice mannerism, hey man, you need to chill the fuck out with that shit, man. Boo woo. But if you keep on, then my that side where the eyes get big and the face looks like probably Jeepers Creepers, maybe a little of that. I just don't want to,
They're basically saying the ugly look come out.
yeah, the
I
ugly
ain't mean
side,
it, I ain't
the
mean it
ugly
that
side.
way, though. I ain't mean that the dark
Yeah,
side.
no,
Yeah.
the ugly side comes out. And
Yeah.
the ugly side, I don't like that person either. So hey, let's just let that ugly person stay in dormant, and let's let the nice guy hop around, making my way around town, walking fast,
Man, not
faces
that
fast.
song.
Oh my God.
He likes that song. I'm surprised.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
You know that song.
Yes, I know that song.
Hey, we got Terry Crews in the house.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir.
song. It's the three. Doing this up.
I'm saying let's let the nice chipper guy stay out, and just jokey and shit like that. Now with the disrespect shit, I just flip another switch. Hey man, you're not gonna disrespect me now because I don't disrespect people.
Right, right.
That's what a lot of folks be doing sometimes. They want to judge your niceness for your weakness. And then when you try to explain it, in a nicer way, I said, man, sometimes like I say, like y'all heard me say, I'm like, man, sometimes don't do that. Don't do that. Like I said, I ain't
That's
did nothing
exactly
to
what
you.
they do.
And then like I said, don't do that. And
They
then when
take
you
your
do
kindness.
for
They
weakness,
take your kindness for blindness. They take your kindness for blindness, and when that not so kind side comes out, they label you by that. They label you by that side that came out. They provoke that side to come out of you,
so basically
and
they wanted to come
and
out
that's
so they
why.
could prove it to you.
That's why how I judge people. Like I have a conversation with a person. I won't say now. Usually I would say something. I've gotten better with this. I'll say something. I'll be like, okay, that was fucking. You just fucking a fucked up person for that, right? I'd actually tell the person. So now when I have a conversation with a person, if I'm around a group of people, we're having a conversation, and I start judging. In my mind, I start judging by how the conversation is going and what they are willing to do.
Right.
So after that, it's kind of like I always act like I'm fucking busy or something. No, I can't hang out, man. I got shit to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And eventually they just fucking fade away, or I just stop answering the goddamn texts or phone calls. Either or.
See, with me, look, you can sit there and say what people say what they want, right? I just looking like they stupid anyway. Like
Yeah.
I can't believe you actually said that out your mouth. Like what you trying to get out? You
Yeah.
trying to get a rise out of me? All
Right.
it did,
Mm-hmm.
all you doing is running your blood pressure up. Bro. You finna run mine up. Guess what? I'm finna go in here and get me something to eat, get me something to drink, go to the house,
Yeah.
do this, go this. I'm finna go whatever. You can stay here. I just walk away from you, make you look
Yeah.
stupid. Cause guess
Right.
what? And when I walk away from you, you gonna want to be looking stupid. Cause people want to look like that's what you gonna do.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna.
Listen,
Cause I look here. If you argue with somebody and you give them that side of you, why would you want to run your blood pressure up? Because they running theirs up.
Right.
yeah. And what in my surveys that I have taken or took or whatever, people that are over intrigued with money, most people that are over intrigued with money has a sexual fetish. They have an alcohol fetish. They just do everything that I don't want to be around because that leads to problems.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how I watch people. Okay, you too overconsumed with money. Shit, money. Like my grandfather always told me, money is an object of what a man does on a day basis. If you're going to work, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna have money. Well, now what you decide how you handle your money is something totally different. But if you're going, getting your ass off your ass, clocking in, et cetera, et cetera. You know, what I mean, you could be buffing floors. You're gonna make money. So there is no need to be overconsumed with money, because at the end of the day, at the end of your life, no, none of this. You can have all the fucking money in the world. You can have all the enjoyment in the world. You cannot take it with
Yep. I ain't never seen an armor truck follow a hearse.
you. Exactly.
See,
They sure try to do that with the very few.
yeah, and it's like just like I always say. I don't care how much money you have, you lose it, you can always make that money back, right?
Yes,
Am I right?
you're right.
So,
Look at this.
and then, but what you can't get back is what?
Time.
Like, time of your life.
Time. You can't get the time back.
Hmm.
See, that what people get. That what some people get confused at. See, they use all that time to try to make all the money they can make.
Uh
But
huh.
what you see, but when they're making all that money and not doing that with it, guess what? All that time you spent making that money ain't isn't doing you no good. What you doing with it? You ain't trying to open no business.
Which is
You-
which is still on the same topic of what we're talking about.
Mhm. Yep.
A lot of stuff that we have been discussing, what we haven't discussed is the lack of choice of free will.
Yes.
We feel we feel
Yep.
we feel as it, a lot of us feel as we have to be doing what everybody else is doing. You don't want to be that weird, oh, look at the weirdo, he's not doing what we're doing. To tell you the truth, I don't give a fuck about what y'all do. Know what I mean? Because what's gonna end up happening, you dumb assholes, oh, they're doing all that shit, all the partying and fucking and sucking and whatever. And really and truly, you're trying to fill a void and not realizing the only way you can fulfill that void is yourself, inner peace. You, you have to be happy with yourself.
True.
If you like, and when you're happy with yourself, all these things will fall into place. I don't
True.
look to tell you the truth, like in Detroit, I tell you this: do not get over consumed with what the opposite is doing, because on the opposite side, the grass is not greener. Those motherfuckers have mental issues out this fucking world. They're popping pills and have to talk to a counselor every day about the fucking psychological bullshit that their parents put them through.
And back to
So
the
don't
money. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
back to the money you was talking about. When I first met D Truth on there a couple of months ago, and I said about money, and now I'm gonna keep saying this too. Money ain't shit to me. It's never been shit to me. All I need money for is to get my bills paid, my car insurance paid, my light bill paid, make sure I
The
got food in
necessity.
the house, and keep going forward. And buy stuff that what you really need. People go out there flashing money, thinking that's cool and whatnot. You throwing money. You got people out here like homeless people that need what you flashing out, man. You got people out there who's wishing they had more money like you. They had money
Be
like
right.
you.
That's why their ass is getting jacked.
Yeah, that part too. I won't be flashing my money. That's why I like, man, money ain't shit to me. I go out there and do what I gotta do and keep on living. Don't make the money. Control the money. Don't let it control you.
Hey, but do y'all remember when I said these hood rats walking around with gold chains and the flashing cars, all that stuff? Remember when I said that? Remember when I said that?
They just want attention, bro.
See, kind of funny what I said with it. It was kind of it went along with what we were talking about earlier. But guess what? We went right on back to it, didn't we?
Yes.
Yep.
See, people like
Yo, and-
people think, oh, he just rambling doing this. It don't even fit together. Oh, yes, it does fit together. All this fit together all in one.
It's all a design to destroy a community and a culture.
Yes.
You're not focused on what you need to be focused on. So let us dangle this shiny flashing jury over here, and let's creating generational wealth is what's needed in our community. Stability.
But shit, we not gonna
Leaving-
get it out here in California because the illegals is getting it $7,000
Yeah,
a
you
month. We ain't getting shit.
Yeah, you better get your ass out of California and fast.
Shit, they coming to a
I don't
city
even know
near
what-
your ass too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
really?
what I was trying to
Yeah.
tell. That's what I was trying to tell D Troop when we was talking about it a few nights ago, and I was trying to tell him these people that's coming across the border, the government is giving them $7,000 a month to live off of our taxpayer dollars.
Yeah, I think I said that before. Like a couple of years ago, Joe Biden gave the immigrants, and we were struggling. I'm talking about down here in Mississippi or anywhere. We struggling. Us Americans struggling trying to pay bills. You go out there and get them some money from across from the Mexico or wherever.
$7,000 a month.
Yes, gave them all the money, going for where we needed it way more than they did.
And why is that?
$7,000 a month. Can you?
And why is that?
You can do a lot with $7,000 a month.
Exactly.
When you are indigenous to this land, when you are indigenous to this land, and that they came and took from you, why would they give a fuck about giving you anything?
True talk.
Yeah, real talk.
Think about this. Think about this right here. Forget about that little chump change they give the illegals, right?
You out your money.
No, hold on. Listen to me. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out now. Hear me out.
Go
You're
ahead.
gonna see where I'm gonna go with this.
That
Look
ain't
how
gonna work.
look how many billions of dollars they don't gave to the other countries.
Yep.
Yeah, and the Ukraine, the
Which
Russian Ukraine thing. Remember that?
look. Which is more? What they giving them or what they don't give to these other countries?
Shit,
How
what they
many
gave
billions?
them.
How
All
many
the above,
billions that
bro.
they have given to European countries?
That's what I'm saying.
Man, these folks out here cleaning up.
They'll blow this motherfucker up before they give it back to you.
Sure will.
So basically, they giving everybody the other countries money because we've been helping every country. Like, let's just say we had, let me say, Africa having some problem, we giving them some money. Russia and Ukraine, we give Ukraine some money. knowing for well they might,
Shit,
you never
Africa
know.
don't want the money no more. After they told them they gotta accept LGBT, however you
Oh
say
hell
it, they
no,
don't
they
want that
ain't
money no
tolerating
more.
that shit. They ain't tolerating that at all.
They don't want that. You keep that shit. That's what they told them. Keep that shit. I don't want that.
But there's
How
the
you
problem. They do
Lord.
all of these for other countries, but when it comes to your own countrymen, your own country people, you just give them a dose of this, a dose of that,
Well,
and a dose of this. It don't make
Yeah,
no
they
fear,
they went over there and
fear
told
promotes.
Ghana, we'll give you some money if you promote LBGT. They said keep that shit. We don't want it.
They actually
They
did
sure
say
did.
that. They did
And
say
as a
that.
matter of fact, they told them get the F out of my country with that bullshit.
And they said that in
Uh-huh.
English.
They sure did. They said it so he can hear it very well.
Straight English.
They said,
Silly
hell
American.
no, get your ass out of here with that shit. We not promoting that bullshit. That's an abomination. And they said, let me catch somebody over here. They dead. I'm killing them.
Yeah, exactly what he said. He meant every word of that shit too.
Bottom line.
I'm
Bottom
dead
line.
serious. I heard him say that.
You know,
And then
No,
some
it's just-
people went ahead and they did a LBGT wedding over there. They swooped in, they arrested every last one of them, and they said they told them they
Goddamn.
wasn't. Yeah, they got them. They caught them in the act. The same sex couple, they asked in prison right now. Then they said they was gonna get them, like take them out. We don't know what they doing, but they meant business.
they probably not living anymore.
Probably not. They meant what they said. They wasn't having it.
But this is what happened. The Roman Empire hasn't gone anywhere. The Roman Empire transferred to the United States.
Man, you better tell the truth now. You better tell
That's-
the
that's-
truth.
We're gonna
we
continue.
believe
Exactly what
Hey,
happened.
hey, we're gonna continue.
Look, did you hear? This guy, he won the prom queen at some school. They were like, "What the hell?"
Wait.
Yep.
You said a guy won prom queen.
Yeah, he said he was a part of the LBGT community and passed up some girls, and he ended up winning. He had a strong cheekbones, boy. You can tell it's a dude.
Oh, let me get transcription.
Yeah, they going crazy with this stuff.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna continue this conversation tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. It's got to be said, man.
Hey, together, you with it?
I'm gonna
The
try
Roman
my best.
Empire. It should be labeled the Roman Empire is the United States.
Yes, it is.
Hey,
Even the politics is not
hey, you already know how to reach me, Jay. Sit there so I can make sure I put that on the title. Cause I ain't gonna remember that.
I got you.
No,
Yeah.
America is called the whore of Babylon.
Yep.
Well, I probably could get all that. Long as it's 500 words or less, I'm gonna have to short it up. I'm had to put it in Ebonics.
Yep. And before I get Miss Serious, I know you're gonna be.
No,
Yeah, I
just
would
put on the
taking a-
title. Put on the title. Your night is mine for a piece of chicken.
Wow.
Oh Lord. Ladies first. Together, got any final thoughts and shout outs.
I just want to say thank you to all you guys because you guys always receive me so well. You always take care of me whenever I'm in the panel with you guys. You make sure that I'm safe. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the people that support D-Truth and come in and receive me. And I haven't known him very long, and I thank you guys for trusting me on the panel. To the gentlemen, you guys are so well knowledge. B Rabbit, or B John, whatever the hell we call you. I call you Willie.
Be right. Now go ahead, call me Steve. Call me Steve.
She know what the hell she was doing.
No, I did not. I'm like, wait a minute.
Hold on. Hey, Jay, I knew that was coming. I was just waiting on it.
Yeah.
You were waiting on it too.
She called him a rabbit.
I'm sorry.
B rabbit.
Go ahead.
I didn't say rat. I said be rabbit, like a rabbit.
Did you? I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up.
Yeah, you got and your wordplay slick.
Yeah, but
I didn't call him. I didn't call him.
I know.
I didn't call you no rat.
Hey, they kind of she trying to slide it on by.
So that's that city slicker shit there.
I'm not falling for that. I learned my lesson.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
But yeah, thank you guys though, for real. Thank you for always giving me good conversation and feedback. Jason, you are very knowledgeable. I love how you deliver your message. I love how if we get excited and cut you off, you just chill back and you just let us go. I appreciate that. And D-Truth, you a mess. We're going to have to work on you.
Together, I am who I am, and nothing going to change me.
He also has had some experiences that he needs to let go.
Hey, all of us don't have some experience that we need to let go. See, when you play together, when you showed me that video, I was thinking like, oh, that motherfucker don't try to come up in her house.
Oh man, look. Let me tell you something. He was out there for an hour tripping. He went to the store and came back, and I'm like, what the hell did he smoke or do on his way back? And he was out there kicking at the car, spinning around, dancing like Michael Jackson, screaming in the air. And the second part of the video, it cut off before I could get you guys to see. I kept saying, there's a car that keeps circling around. Why it keeps circling around? And so I guess whoever it was knew who he was. They told his family and he was acting out. And they walked up to him and they grabbed him and they held him and he walked off with him and it made me cry.
Oh my goodness.
I literally started crying because that was the most beautiful thing.
Danielle,
wow.
Danielle Walker, you're going to have to watch the replay.
This lady, you know, I enjoy how you articulate as well. I like your wordplay, you know what I mean? But you will be sitting in jail, and I'll bring you that home cooked meal.
That's all right.
You're gonna get your mind, you're gonna get your.
Let's not have a part two right now because we're gonna battle all night with this.
Together. What you say? You gonna get your cellmate, huh?
Yeah, he gonna be my cellmate.
Get what? D-Truth. She get out there showing her ass again. She going back. Now this time, your ass already gonna be on probation. You're gonna sit in there 30 days this time.
Jason. So when I go to jail, for beating you up, I'm gonna have my picture, my mugshot. I'm gonna be smiling with my muscle pumped up.
Get what I'm gonna do. Get what I'm gonna do after that. Get what I'm gonna do there. I'm gonna put on a button down shirt, my boxers and some hot socks, and I'm gonna turn on old time rock and roll.
It's like a Scotch
run, run and slide across the floor.
You know what? You need to leave them patients alone because you acting like them.
But I need to leave them what now?
You said you was a psychology major?
Yeah.
I said you need to leave them patients alone because you're acting like women.
Well, let me tell you something.
Don't make me
like the way I am. Okay. And you're gonna like the way I act. You gonna like the way I act when your ass sitting in jail, and I send you that video.
I think I'm gonna make a video about Jason.
Okay. Take them all records off the shelf.
I'm gonna make a real funny video.
Hey, B-Rob.
Bring it.
B-Rob, your closest statement and your shout-outs. Was you finished together?
Yeah, I'm finished. I like messing with him.
Yeah. Go ahead, B-Rob.
But I am making a video.
I had a good conversation, man. Nice conversation. I enjoyed them. Man. It's a good time. Be on this panel with you, D-True, together. Jason, man, it's a good thing, man. You up here, man. You gave us some good knowledge, man. You need to come over here more often, man. You really do need to come over here and keep some more knowledge, man, to catch, like, young cats just like what we trying to do, man. That's why I started talking out and being honest, man, and not trying to hide and sugarcoat anything. Like, I'm just, every time, man, D-True, Black, even Big Sister together, they basically like my family, because in real life, man, I've been alone, man. Yeah, I've been around my folks and stuff, but, man, I'm really a loner. And me and y'all guys, man, it's just like, it feels like family, like a family I ain't never had, man. And I'm just happy, man. I can just keep, it just made me feel like I can open up a lot more, because I don't really open up like I really, like I do now, because there's a lot of things we're going, but in the chat, y'all have a lovely night. I know it's real late. It's probably 12 o'clock in y'all end, ain't it? D-True?
Yeah, 12 here is 11 Central, 10 over here. Shoot, together at 9 o'clock out there, shit.
Oh, she's still early over there.
Early to me.
Early enough for your ass to be in jail.
Hey, Jason. Shoot, hey, I'm like this right here. You need some dominoes, some chess pieces, chessboard. She'll make them for you. Hey, she'll make them for you. She good at it. Together? Say it again, Jason.
Georgia Bulldog chessboard.
You would make a Georgia Bulldog.
No. She said, could you make a Georgia Bulldog chessboard?
That's what I just did.
Yeah, that's what he said.
You can do that? Because
Actually,
in this house,
I have to get me my. I'm still waiting to get my Cricut so I can do the actual pictures. I just blend and mix colors of people teams right now till I get the Cricut.
Okay.
I got a question about that.
So
when
in this house, we go dogs.
I got a question about that. Remember, I'm supposed to get one of those eagles. I ain't never got them yet.
I got you know what? My baby broke it, and I'm gonna have to make another one. You supposed to be a set. It's two, and it's two of them, not just one.
But hold on.
B-Raw, your shit echoing bad.
No, it's D-True. He got to mute over to want me to talk like I am right now. I said I was gonna give it to my mom, but Big Sister Gelsa, I might as well keep them. I said I keep them, but I was just trying to get one for my mom and one for me. Like I keep one eagle and I keep the other.
Huh? Do what you want. You do what you want to do with it. It ain't mine. Once it leave my hand, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably get one onto my mom. Because
just keep reminding me, B. Just keep reminding me. I'll make something different for your mama. I don't want you to give her no damn eagle. I'll make her something different, something special.
She'll like anything, man. Especially because I don't be around that much because I'm always here trying to take
Take care of
I'll
my
make her
house.
something special. I'll just do that for you. I'll make something for because I don't like giving moms masculine stuff. So I'll make you something
Well,
special for your mom.
it
She
can't,
like
my
Eagles.
Georgia Bulldogs ain't special.
No.
Oh, that's how you feel?
I said it, didn't I? Did you miss the point? Did
Yeah,
you miss the
well,
conversation?
don't worry about it. I'll check in with you when I come to Cali and see if all this real. Yeah. You ain't even know I'd be out there.
Send me the pictures and stuff, and I'm gonna see what I can do. Because like I said, I'm waiting for the cricket. Once I get that, I can actually put the face and the name, and it'll be well professionally made.
Yeah, she good at it. Hey, Jay, your shout out, your farewell. No, I ain't gonna say farewell. I ain't gonna say goodbyes either. You know what I mean.
It's always the same thing with me when I close the show out. Go dog.
Yeah, I like to think the panel together. But yeah, you know, my boy, not my boy, my main partner in crime, Jay beside nah, you up here right
Hey,
now.
real quick, have y'all seen Clone? They clone Tyrone.
Say what?
Yeah,
Have you seen the clone?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Y'all saw it already.
No, we saw the signs of it. We saw the thing about the signs of it.
I'm thinking maybe tomorrow. This goddamn dog done closed my door. What the hell?
I guess he got tired of hearing you say he tried to sleep.
No, tomorrow. Do you work?
Yes.
Oh, shut. Because I was trying to find a way to get everybody together. I call it backstage, and I was going to play the movie for you guys so we can look at it and then review it.
Yeah, I could tell you about the whole movie.
No, don't tell about the whole movie because some people might not want to might watch it. I don't know if they're gonna watch 4 hours of this whole thing anyway. But
I got a question. But real talk, I got a question. How that works on the background video thing? I never tried that something like that before. How that works?
Just be backstage. And then instead of us being on live stream, we'll be all talking together.
See, it's just like you know how well he gone. Lord have mercy. You don't even know where I'm about to go. I got another show going. I gotta go check out.
I'm still here. No, I was saying like I got a lot of shit I need to know about. I'm just trying to learn.
But it's just like when I let you up. When I let you up. When I let you up.
Yeah. Oh, be backstage.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's all it is. You be up here, but I'm not live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all it is. And like I said, like they together, be my partner, my business partner, my Western business partner here. We've been in business for so goddamn long. I'm ready to start making some money. and I can't forget Armando. You already know what he's doing. He sleep.
I'll get some.
Hey, he popped up here and popped back out real quick, didn't he?
Yeah.
And respect to the chat, because without the chat, without my subscribers, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. Which I would be able to do what I do, but it wouldn't be worth it though. You know what I'm saying? So to Twitty Nation, State Gang, and to the Nile River, thank y'all so much. And join us tomorrow night for part 2. We're going down that rabbit hole. If you don't want to go down that rabbit hole, you're scared the government come get you.
That's a better name. Going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, going down that rabbit hole. If you're scared, the government gonna come get you. You don't want to be in here.
See, we ain't.
We're going down that
right, fellas. Overnight.
Yeah, go and get you some sleep, Jay, because I know you got a long haul.
Shit, I got to
Yep. Peace and love. Take your. I can't say that. Love and respect yourself. Because if you love and respect yourself, you can see through the bullshit. Try to make the day better than it was yesterday. Hey, love yourself. And we are about to be out of here. Cause I'm finna go to another show. We are out.